you cannot face this Kimmy and Granger composition head on. They need to find small openings. That's what Aqua and Natalia is there for.
Yep. And really good assassin
Oh,
potential, and that's the burst. If
Tempest.
you're not going to respect the boys, they're just going to hang you around the streets. And Ling, as the one of those primary rotation heroes, you can clearly see even the invisibility coming in from
Yeah, gets the
Edward.
silence onto Lembot. Ling's going to be jumping on to UG. You're going to get pulled back
Sword
by
of the
Dexter.
Tempest.
Tempest Blade, Sword of the Tempest, I mean. Gets the kill. Lembot secures a kill of his own.
Oh,
Kind of overstaying there,
nice.
Riddler. That was a
Darkman.
good trade. SCI looking to prove us wrong with our predictions earlier on.
Yes, they're taking the early game and even taking early towers. Really good rotation from Blacklist. It was a good start with that Natalia silence and then Ling's jumping in. But then, I'm not sure why Riddler overextended that far because you still need to respect the Divine Judgment. Yes, that's one of the catch potential that they have, even the Molino Spirit from the Mage Dad Yuji. But you gotta remember, SCI got those CCs that might stop the assassins of Blacklist International.
And I think they're trying to play to their strength. They're letting Blacklist International overextend their play so that they can catch somebody off guard. And I think that's one of the ways that SCI can bounce back in this game, or that's the way that SCI can win the game, actually.
Yeah. And then just Blacklist can go for a death ball if they keep the ball rolling against SCI with the assassin potentials that might bring the mid game to late game into the last nail in the coffin. But of course, SCI maximizing the power of that Divine Judgment, even the Nana, even the Kimi, just going for those early towers, taking advantage, trying to get that early items with the golds that being kept right now. So Blacklist needs to stop that, or they just end up taking being stealing. SCI is going to steal the game.
Don't get me wrong, though. Blacklist does have a mid-game and late-game spike
Yes.
in the game, so they can definitely bounce back. But they need to keep Kimi in check and Granger.
And yeah, that's the reason why SCI are on a rush right now. After taking the bottom tower, they took the mid. They're getting kills. Killer being killed as the predator being hunted. He should be the ones who's doing the killings,
He
but
should be
then
the one, yeah.
the Uranus isn't really the tank that we're seeing onto the late game was being the sponge. Right now, he's just an off tank. He's suffering a lot of damage from those energy transformation from Kimi. So there's a bit of a lacking onto the side of Blacklist. Because at game one, we're seeing Killer as an X-Borg. He's being cautious, but right now this Uranus too early kills for that Kimi. You're giving too much gold onto the enemy. 2 towers, 2 kills. That was bad.
And that is bad funneling. I mean, you really don't want to give Kimi any early game
Yes.
kills. And after they secure the kill on Uranus on the bottom lane, that's when they just completely open up as we go back into the game. The Turtle is going to be the next objective here for STI, but Natalia and Uranus, they are going to be there. Turtle is going to be quick work from STI. Take down the Turtle. Dexter and Aqua, they shouldn't be staying there because Dexter is going to go down. Time Journey was expended. I don't think that was a wise choice. And this is the only problem seeing in the Blacklist roster. They do not have a solid initiate.
Yes.
That's the only thing that they have there.
Yes, they are having those fallbacks, just going for the Times Journey just to stop the attack from STI. Now, while STI can force out the Time Journey because of the Kimi.
Here
because
comes
of the Divine
Edward.
Judgment.
Oh, Ling coming in as well. Tempest and Blaze not going to be expended just yet because that's going to be more than enough. Tempest and Blaze on to UG. Secures the kill. They are going to be bouncing back. That's Insanity being used there.
Wow. Good rotations from Blacklist. This is the one that they needed, but Dockman is going to play with fire against Edward, looking for the hunt. But then it's going to dash away. Riddler and Dexter was able to push away that X-board. Force out the last Insanity to save himself, but this will be a free tower for the Blacklist.
And that's how Riddler can come back here. Just Dexter giving a lot of space for Riddler to farm. Just giving him a lot of protection as well. As soon as anybody decides to go in and try to take down Bruno, he's gone. But as soon as Bruno hits a 10-minute mark, and as soon as he hits the right items at the right time,
This is a good rotation.
he's gonna be a good. He's gonna be a big problem. And Killer's gonna be forced to use a flicker. in order to escape that 4-man onslaught over the top side.
Yeah, okay, Dockman didn't use the Divine Judgment. A flicker into the Divine Judgment might also be a good thing to just quickly finish the tower. But then the tower is looking unhealthy, so they can just finish it without investing too much
Nixu
resources.
going to go for the last insanity, just try to save themselves. Tempest Blade is going to be used defensively
Aqua!
to not get the turret aggro, and Nixu might just go down, gets a
Flicker,
couple
no
of turret
flicker.
hits, 1 HP and a dream
Oh!
there onto Aqua. He managed to survive, and he's going to be able to back off. But while that's happening, over at the top side, though, Uranus is going to be surrounded. Bottom lane is going to be taken out. He still falls down by the hands of the minions.
Yeah, he's just maximizing his life right now. And here comes the Detsunata. Good sidestep from Killer. One after another, waltzing all around. And that's going to be Edward going for the killing. The backup is here. Blacklist International won that trade.
And now, Blacklist is bouncing back from the early game deficit that they
Oh, no,
Edward
Edward.
tried to go for the steal. No,
Oh!
go for the steal.
Blacklist!
Secures it.
Oh my goodness, they are on fire right now. 6 minutes into the game, going 6, and we got 6.
Edward's going to get
into
spotted. Gets the Divine Judgment.
no.
No escaping that 4-man rotation into the mid lane.
Right into the mid lane they go. They're carrying the fight from top to bottom, from top to mid, but still, SCI are into the game. Blacklist proving that they are the ones who are getting the tempo right now mid-game for this guy's assassination all around. And this might be an assassination classroom if Blacklist isn't going to stop.
SCI dictated the tempo in the early game, but now...
Whoa, Sixth Sense.
Oh, no way, sir. You're not catching me. But, yeah, I was saying, SCI had the reins earlier on, but Blacklist stole the reins away and are now riding the horse that is the momentum.
Oh, no. Killer.
Divine Judgment is not available, though.
No, but then Edward is
now
around.
it's available. Gonna try to go for Killer. Just just shushing him away. Natalia is gonna be there. Not a wise choice. He's gonna get caught.
Oh,
Ling gonna dive
Ling!
in. Manages to kill Lembot. Crucial target
Divine
there.
Judgment, Edward.
Not gonna go for the Divine Judgment just yet. Edward's not a wise target here. The Ring of Order is gonna be more than enough to secure them.
Okay.
Secure the kill.
It was really good for Dockman, who's just being patient on holding this, but the top side, Nixu being rewinded
And
back.
Bruno just chipping away the HP. And this is going to be a huge rotation by SCI. Time Journey is going to be used. And that's going to be Riddler going down by the hands of Yuji before Dockman falls down.
But that's a marksman into the support. Even Edward being removed. 2 down into the side of Blacklist as STI managing to stay alive. Mid lane tower being
that's
pushed.
insanity. Killer's going to be forced to dash out there. He gets transformed. And he's going to be singled out by Kripsu. Yuji.
Is it flicker out?
Doesn't mind. I'm just going to soak all the damage. I'm Uranus.
I'm Uranus. You respect the king of battle.
I'm Uranus. I can get pounded by anybody.
Yes, indeed. As how good he is right now. Blacklist really maximizing the time. They're going to take the turtle, and SCI being late on the rotation.
Oh, no. Edward's going to get caught off. Dockman, is going to get caught off guard here. He's going to get taken out.
Oh, Tempest.
Tempest going to be committed. Connects on to Yuji. They're going to be backing off here. Good call to disengage.
But then Edward is looking for those cleanups, looking for the Nana. But then Yuji going for the recall. Is there any chance that he can find that one? But Lembot, with a bit of those Rhapsodies.
Clear eye spots out Natalia there.
Yes, indeed. But this Natalia really making good use of those invisibility, checking all around in this 2-man rotation. Just looking for big praise, big baits. STI, 5-man or 3-man rotation just to make sure that Edward isn't going to get those free kills. We still got the Divine Judgment getting ready. As how well everyone right now, 5-man members onto the top side. And this will be a big opening for Riddler to push the bottom.
And you don't want to allow Riddler to push the bottom lane because Bruno can make quick work on the minion wave and the turret as well. Considering the fact that we're already 9 minutes into the game, he's starting to be a problem here. They're gonna try to, they're going to try to go for a big team fight here. Link's going to just farm up.
UG is still around there.
Oh, no,
Edward
UG
being spotted. Molino Spirit not going to chase Ling or even Edward. So this is a bit of a slow pace for both of the teams, but Blacklist needs to pull the trigger. Remember, they are good at picking off everyone, and it's going to be Edward backing off once again. Just going for those intimidation.
Yeah, just diving in and out, weaving in and out the fights. That's how Edward and Ling are playing the game.
Yep.
That's how Edward and Aqua are playing the game. They just want to make sure that they try to dish out the damage, and then they're going to be backing off.
Yeah, they're just actually. I realized something that they're just going for those barrow time. They're giving Riddler the space that he needs, and no one's really coming
Oh,
close.
wait, hold up, though. Edward's going to be diving in from the inside. Killer is going to be the front line here, but
Whoa.
the HPs are low. That's not connecting. Gets a Divine Judgment onto Edward, and Edward's going to fall down.
Natasha
Lembut's
is
going to
being
fall down
destroyed.
because Aqua's going to be in the back line. It does going to
Tempest!
use the Tempest. Going to connect onto Nixu. Secures the double kill on his own. Make that a triple kill because Dogman's going to fall down. Secures another one onto Crimson. Gets a Maniac.
Let's
the first
go!
ever Maniac we
Blacklist!
had here in the MPL. He's going to try to go for Yuji. Is he going to try to go for Yuji?
Oh, that Molina is really cute. Running fast, running around. It's not going to chase you even though at the end of the world. But then this will be an open lord for Blacklist. They are really looking hot, answering the power of STI. Ling soloing that lord as they are doing all the work into the mid lane. This is a 4-man down into the side of STI. Yuji, the mage dad, isn't going. So let that happen. Gonna do a bit of a work all around. Lord, of course.
A solo lord.
Solo lord. As how well Ling puts a lot of damage onto those assassinations. And it was a good start. That team fight is really looking solid into the side of SDI, but then the answer, one after another, this Aqua standing on a 10-2-1. Yes, he took down Edward, but then it was Aqua doing all the work. Yuji has been isolated by that Uranus killer. He's just escaped. And the Molino, or the peel from Yuji, is being absent onto that team fight. So Aqua was able to do some cleanups.
Speaking of team fight, this might be the team fight that SCIA needs to win because they are knocking on the doors here. Blacklist International.
Whoa.
They almost get Killer. Well, they do finally get Killer.
I'm
Manages
not
to minimize the damage that the turret's going to take because a second or two later, mid lane turret's going to go down and they're going to try. What they need to do here is just try to push out the lanes, but don't overextend because the moment they overextend, that's going to be when Talia and Ling are just going to make everybody mincemeat or whoever's going to be caught off guard there.
I'm just not sure why Killer needs to overextend. I mean, he's getting those, that 3 kills. It was all mistakes again and again. It feels like he's not in the zone with that Uranus compared to he was an X-Borg.
And this battle being picked up, and that's going to be X-Borg. Forced to flicker out. The Firaga armor disappears.
That ain't armor anymore.
That's just Firaga. Firaga HP.
Yeah, it's just a normal day for Edward and Aqua, and no armors for you, boy. As quick as that, I mean, it was snapped away.
It's like it doesn't even matter. The passive doesn't even matter here for Nixu.
Yeah, you're just a normal guy.
Aqua
You
and
ain't
Edward are still together.
Yeah, the assassin potential is really looking scary. Aqua playing with the terrain, getting those. There's so much information from Blacklist right now. This invisibility from Edward, the terrain jump from Aqua. There's so many rotations we're seeing, and SCI being choked inside the base as Riddler getting those key items, just farming all around. He got everything 95 seconds before the Lord. They still got the whole map. I mean, no one's on the side of SCI coming out onto the walls of Maria.
Yeah, SCI, they're on the back foot at this point. They need to win a big team fight, and even then, they need to make sure that they get Bruno. The only problem there is Riddler's being accompanied by Dexstar, and there's no way that they can take down Riddler without losing 1 or 2 from them.
Yeah, even the Divine Judgment doesn't pose a threat as how well the rotation of Blacklist right now. Remember, Dockman got the immortality. They can pop that easily, but no backup from SCI if they're going for the Divine Judgment. 2 immortalities from them. So we're getting 4 lives from the frontliners, but then is it enough? You can see Riddler with the damage really looking solid with that Bruno. Shows a lot of potential that he can just pop off anyone easily.
This is going to be a bit of a standoff for SCI. They're playing it safe. They're playing it smart. They don't want to give away any easy kills to Blacklist International.
Yep.
And they're just slowly trying to get control of the game priority
25
again.
seconds before the Lord. This STI needs to do heavy rotations. They need to pick off someone just to stop the Lord, or they can pose a threat for a 4 versus 5 defend. 15 seconds as right now, Riddler eyeing that solo lord, even Dexter rotation all around. They want this, and they are boxing out as Ling and this Natalia just doing the works of zoning everyone out. They are scared of the rotation. They are going out into the walls. Blacklist International going to stand inside the jungle.
Going in. Tempest Blade's going to be connected onto 3 people. Lemon almost falls down. He's going to be forced out there, and that might be a mistake. The Blacklist doesn't want. Uranus is going to be the next
good
target
opening,
here.
but then the Lord.
Yeah, the Lord's going to be dealt with by Bruno. No problem about that. And they're going to be rejoining the fight now. No, they're actually going to be disengaging because they know that they don't have Aqua, the peeler of the team.
Yeah, Aqua is just being shut down. Good start from STI, but they are late into the party. Yes, it was indeed a gold for them, but the Lord, the objective is still being secured. You still got 6 towers into the map on the side of Blacklist International, nowhere near as STI. Going back a bit onto the side of the river.
Slowly but surely, they're regaining control of lane priority here.
But then still Riddler playing into the
this
balls
might be
in the
a
bottom.
pincer.
Oh, this is a good opening for them. They want to finish the Lord into the middle.
This is going to be launch attack. It's going to be committed. Everyone's going to diving in right into the middle of the line. They're going to be backing off. Aqua's going to be going in for Lembot and Kribzu. Lembot's going to be the first one going down in the scene. 5 killer just soaking up all the damage here. And
Armors, Killer.
Riddler going to be in the back lines.
He doesn't mind if he's getting pounded, but Aqua just stops himself all around, opens the mid lane tower. No hard rotations, but then Riddler still alive. Dexter as well. Even though Time Journey is on cooldown, you need to respect the guy. Edward and Aqua still into the play. Last Insanity pops off by Nixu. Looking for those key openings.
And they're going to be focusing on the base now. There's no
the
way that they
base
can
is still
defend
there.
it. That's going to be it. Blacklist
Easy
secures
clap, boys.
a 2-0 in the second day of the Mobile Legends Bang Bang Professional League Season 5. Now, that was a statement from Blacklist International.
Blacklist International was able to play with the Ling, with the Natalia, having the aggressive type of play style. They were able to choke out the resources of STI again and again. They are the one who's striking into the darkness. There's a bit of a lacking in terms of those brushes, of those information. They are denying repetitively as how well STI just playing there. So you can clearly say that they are doing their best efforts, but it's just that Blacklist right now are the ones who's onto the roll.
I mean, it's still the early days of the regular season.
Yeah.
But this is already a statement of what Blacklist can do. That recent acquisition of the former EVOS lineup really paying off for Blacklist International at this point. But it's still too early. It's still the second day of the regular season. We still got 15 more days.
Yeah, but this is a really good-looking statement for them. Although STI bit on the tracks, but they need to bounce back.
They really need to bounce back, and that is it. 2-0 in favor of Blacklist International. Now we're going to have to look what the analysts have to say about that. Take it away.
Kay na boss Dexter, and it was an intense game.
Yes.
Right? Na umabot tayo ng matagal na game, unlike game number 1. Pero, man, Blacklist putting on a show. It is, of course, Natalia para dito sa side ng Blacklist. But again, that is Uranus. Then, ang tagal din mapatay. Pero, since nakikita natin ngayon ang ating post-game stats, your MVP is Aqua with 11 kills and 1 assist. Pero it's a total team effort para dito sa side ng Blacklist International. At nagsisigawan ngayon ang mga fans ng Blacklist. Ayan, so for STI Olympians, mukhang marami pa silang kailangang kaining bigas para makahabol sa game na to. Let's move on sa ating highlights. Prop B, what are the specifics? Bakit nangyari to lahat?
Kung titignan mo, kanina pinag-usapan natin the Natalia pick.
Oo.
Natalia pick na naka-focusing mark, di ba naka-support, plus 6% damage.
Support emblem.
Support emblem. Plus, kung titignan nyo guys, ganito kasi idea nung Natalia, bakit Natalia eh. laging kasama nung Natalia is si Ling.
Okay,
Si Ling.
okay, okay.
Now, kung mapapansin mo yung bigay dito ni Natalia, sa Assassin Instinct, the Silence. Nagmumukha siyang Hellcurt. Nagmumukha siyang Hellcurt. Once na na-silence, plus the slow,
nakakalimutan nila yung Ling.
Plus yung flame shot, tsaka papasok si Ling.
Pseudo Hellcurt
So,
ang dating.
Ang nakikita nyo, it's a form of Hellcurt sa dalawang hero.
Oo.
Galing ang silence ko kay Natalia, galing yung burst damage ko coming from
Kay
the Ling.
Ling.
And ang pinaka last plan nila para maka-disengage dito, dalawa. There's a time journey, makakataka si Ling. There's a Tempest of Blade to jump off.
Yun nga, nakita natin kanina yung mga time journey clutch plays na ginagawa ni Dexter dito to get rid of the slows. Na yun nga, sinabi mo kanina, the crowd controls na meron ang STI. Ikaw, Papa B, ang dami nating dinidiscuss kanina ngayon. Pwede mo na masabi, ano ba yung mga nangyari?
About mo na sinabi ni Prof. B, yung Natalia, yung Ling. Ang maganda kasi pag pinasok na Natalia, alam na pag magkadikit yung Granger and Kimi, the flash, yung flash, yung spell nung Kimi at saka nung Granger, na-burn nung Natalia. So once na pumasok yung Ling, wala nang no choice eh.
Wala nang
no choice yung dalawang MM kung hindi pumikit na lang at umiyak.
Sure death.
Sure death talaga.
Sure death. Your MVP of the game is Aquaman. Hindi mahaba ang buhok niya pero nandito siya ngayon.
Hindi mahaba ang buhok pero mahaba ang kilay.
Pag nagiging MVP, nagagalit yung mata eh.
Nagiging kuryente.
Oo, nagiging kuryente.
Pero speaking of mahaba buhok, mahaba naman buhok ni Ling.
Oo nga.
Kaya pwede na. 11-3-1.
Tapos na-counter din doon actually yung Kimi. Na-counter ng Uranus, sinasalo na lahat eh.
Yeah, and I think yung Blacklist ay handa sa mga picks na to kasi instant pick on the Uranus, instant
Hindi
pick
sila
on the Natalia.
nagdadalawang isip sa picks nila eh.
Yeah, so ibig sabihin, Blacklist is a team to watch out for dahil mukhang nag-review talaga.
Mukhang nag-practice.
Mukhang nag-practice talaga. Before we end, ladies and gentlemen, magpaalam muna tayo kay paring Papa B. Meron ka ba mga plugs?
Shoutout po sa page ko po. Pag-follow, Papa B, search nyo lang sa Facebook, Papa B.
Ayan, thank you
so much. Streamer.
Thank you so much for Papa B. Of course, thank you din sa ating official sponsors, Realme Smartphones, and this event is organized by Moonton. And syempre, before we head on to our break, atin pong tignan ang top 5 plays brought to you by Realme.
Shoutout sa mga moderators ko.
Still waiting for your epic battle? Wait no more. Make the switch to Smart LTE. And experience greatness with the country's fastest mobile data network. Are you game to be great? Now you can with the new Smart Giga Games 99. Get 1 gig data all day, every day, for Mobile Legends and more. Game to be great with Smart Giga Games 99.
Realme 5i, quad camera battery king. Realme smartphone. Dare to lead.
Nothing will tear us apart now.
Still waiting for your epic battle? Wait no more. Make the switch to Smart LTE. And experience greatness with the country's fastest mobile data network. Are you game to be great? Now you can with the new Smart Giga Games 99. Get 1 gig data all day, every day, for Mobile Legends and more. Game to be great with Smart Giga Games 99.
Welcome back once again dito sa MPL Season 5. Kasama ko ngayon dito si Aquaman from Blacklist International. Nakakapanalo pa lang for a 2-0. Kamusta at anong pakiramdam ngayon that you've already played your first series dito sa MPL Season 5?
Masaya at saka nakaka-excite.
Masaya at nakaka-excite. Ramdam na ramdam ko sa'yo yun, Aquaman. Ha? Pero grabe yung mga pinakita mo. Pwede mo ba kami bigyan ng insight about the Sicilian and as well yung Ling mo na sobrang dominant on game number 2?
Ano yung...
Iklian ko to, Aquaman. Ano ang mga matuturo mo sa mga players, especially na nanonood online, sa paggamit ng Sicilian at ng Ling?
Manood kayo sa akin.
Ganon ka-basic ang gustong iparating ni Aquaman, manood kayo sa akin at matuto. Ganon ka-simple. Pero lingid sa kaalaman lahat dito, especially dito on the MPL Arena and yung mga nanonood, si Aquaman ay may kapatid din na naglalaro sa MPL Season 5. It's on the team ng BSB, which is si Kuya
Superman.
So ngayon, since kakapanalo mo lang ng 2-0, meron ka bang hatid o meron ka bang mensahe para kay Kuya? Ngayon maglalaro pa lang sila for the second series of the day.
Good luck sa'yo, manda ka na.
Ganon lang kasimple, good luck sa'yo. Sana manalo ka. Oo. Parang may doubt, no? May doubt ng konti. Pero, syempre, meron ka bang mga final shoutout? May girlfriend ba ang isang Aquaman?
Meron po, meron.
Meron daw. Baka pwede mo siyang i-shoutout. Anything, pati yung your team as well. Final shoutouts dito, Aquaman.
Shoutout sa girlfriend ko, dyan nanonood. Tapos, shoutout sa Blacklist. Tapos sa Antonio Pam, tapos sa Tier 1.
Yon. Welcome once again, Aquaman. Congratulations for winning your first match. And syempre, we would like to inform everyone here who is registered and present here with us at the MPL Arena that we are giving away one Realme Buds 2. We would announce the winner before we start the final series of the day. And of course, thank you to our sponsor, Realme Smartphone, and this event is brought to you and organized by Moonton. And I think nagre-ready na yung mga teams natin for the second series. It's in between BSB versus SGD. Pero syempre, we would be introducing first this team fresh from the MPL qualifiers. And meron tayo ditong player who have been playing from Season 2 at nagbabalik ngayong Season 5, redeeming himself as a comeback for this season. Let us all welcome here at the MPL, BSB! Starting with Esman, Wilson, Trevor, Shider Cutie, Jaraxnu, and Captain Cap 1. And for the next team naman, let me introduce you the team that placed third during the MPL Season 4. Now, with a few changes in their roster and also marking the history here on the MPL, this is by far the first time na magkakaroon tayo ng female contender in the roster. Let's give it up for SGD! Of course, starting with Minya, Hayes, Kenji, Toshi, GC, and Heat. And of course, their coach themselves will be joining us today, Coach Dale. Alright, so our first question syempre dito sa BSB. Finally, kinausap kita during the backstage. Si Cap1, also known as Gagamboy sa pinaka-IGN niya, is they've been on Season 3 up until Season 5. Ibig 3 beses na silang nagwa-qualifiers at ano na ngayon ang pakiramdam that you already made it through.
Nakaka-excite po. Gusto namin maglaro dito, matagal na eh. Kaya gagalingan namin.
Gagalingan namin and for sure. Pero gusto ko lang din malaman, no? Ano na ba ang mga naging preparation? Kasi BSB, sa mga hindi nakakalam, isa to sa mga team na kinakatakutan on the amateur. Kung nanonood kayo ng mga ibang tournament din as well, kilalang kilala ang BSB. Now, they're making their mark on the MPL Season 5. Ano ang mga naging preparations nyo, Captain?
Ayokong pangunahan eh. Sa game na lang po mamaya.
Makikita nyo na lang sa game kung ano ang kanilang pinre. Pero to, let's go here naman. Siyempre, SGD nagbabalik. Our third placer during the MPL Season 4. At siyempre, I would like to congratulate as well for giving us honor dito sa Pilipinas. Our gold medalist dito. Coach Dale, kamusta?
Okay lang naman.
Ganun kasimple, okay lang naman. Pero ito, Coach Dale, no? Kasi, sabi ko nga, this is the history being made on Season 5. Kayo ang unang team to include a female on the roster. Paano mo paano mo ginamit, pangit yung word na ginamit, paano mo na-utilize si Ninya para mag-mold sa team nyo ngayon?
Paano ba? Wala lang. Magaling naman si Ninya eh, kaya flex naman yung role niya.
Madali lang and flexible yung role. Pero syempre, like what sa tanong ko sa BSB, ano naging preparation ng SGD coming MPL Season 5?
Nag-jogging kami ng 10 kilometro sabay Samgyup.
Nag-jogging muna kayo ng 10 kilometro bago kayo nag-Samgyup. Pwede naman. But syempre, let's make this official. A handshake in between the players of BSB and SGD. And of course, to know more about the teams, the details, and whatnot dito sa mga teams na to, I will be forwarding you now to our panel, Berting Magiting, Prof. B, and Manjin.
Maraming salamat, Rob Luna, at isang magandang lalaki kami sa inyong lahat. Joke lang, magandang gabi. Napalitan na si Papa B at bagong B naman, it's Berting and Prof. B. Nakasama ko ngayon sa ating panelists. Siyempre, bago tayo magsimula, I would like to give thanks to our official sponsors, Realme Smartphone, and of course, this event is organized by Moonton. Here we go, Series number 2, BSB versus SGD. Parehas 3 letra, parehas 3 syllable, pero magkaiba ang kulay. Magkaiba ang laro. Welcome, Berting. It's
Maraming salamat.
First time. Kumusta ka naman, pare?
Ayos lang, paring Manjin. Maraming bago ngayon eh. Alam mo naman.
Daming bago. Ang pinakamainit si Prof. B.
Prof. B, syempre.
Pinakamainit.
Nasusulat.
By the way, bago pala tayo magsimula sa ating mga analysts, ayan, may bibigay muna ako sa inyong dalawa. Ayan. Pakita natin sa camera. Ayan. Ayan, buksan nyo, men. Buksan nyo. Ayan,
Buksan natin, do.
Sige, buksan nyo.
Ayan.
Prof, binubuksan niya, Prof. Binubuksan. Yan. Okay, ano laman, men?
Dong, si Lasty nandito.
Si Lasty, pakita sa camera. Yan, ayan. So, mga...
Si Basic sa akin.
Si Basic, ayan. So, again, these are photo cards ng mga players natin for MPL na pwede nyong makuha kapag kayo ay early bird. So, meron tayong 50 pieces. So, the first 50 na early birds na makakapunta dito ay makakuha ng photo cards ng favorite team and favorite players nila. Ayan, sa inyo na yan.
Carl TC sa akin, no? All-Star 2, yo.
All-Star ba yan? Bren.
Carl TC, Aquaman, Iakno, Basic. Sino sa'yo?
Iba-iba.
Iba-iba.
Random.
Saan si Etomac, si Lasty, si Basic, tsaka si
Edward.
Si Edward.
Si Edward. Ayan. So, again, guys, every week yan na meron tayong bibigyan na ganyan. Just search in MPL Arena and tsaka na yan. Tsaka natin pagsaman. Let's go! BSB versus SGD. Ang mga Dragon ay nandito na naman sa MPL Season 5. And hindi pa nakakuha ever ng championship. It is, of course, Heat, Hajizi, Toshi, Kenji, Hayes, and sila lang ang naglagay ng Ninya sa mapa ng mundo na nakagano na din, same post na din. Naka-post na
eSports.
din ng player. It is of course SGD Omega na kinakatakutan actually na maraming players right now, probably isa sa tinitignan na team na pwedeng makakuha ngayon ng champions and ng championship. Actually, champion din naman sila in their own rights, of course, with different tournaments sa labas ng Pilipinas. Your thoughts about this one, Robbie?
Malaking effect na mapapakita nila coming out fresh din naman. Siyempre, off-season, may mga baong dala yan coming from na different tournaments and experience. Yun yung kaabang-abang. And nabanggit mo nga kanina, tama ka nga naman. Parang isa sila sa favored to get the championship or makarating sa high ranks.
Meron kang dalawang, actually make that 3 gold medalists coming in from SGD. You have Hayes, you have Kenji, and of course, Coach Dale. Pero mamaya na natin pag-uusapan sila dahil papasok tayo sa BSB. Backstreet's back. De, joke lang. Jerax 2, Cap 1, Shider Cutie, Trevor, Wilson, and ano to? Sman, ang pagbabalik ng Police Kalawakan. Shider is back after many years. Berting, ikaw ang may say dito. Anong thoughts mo sa BSB?
For the BSB, dahil bago sila sa liga, so mas gutom sila dito sa namanalo. Especially SGD pa yung kalaban nila. And take note, si Shider mula MPL Season 2 pa nang galing. No? So, kumbaga, nag-practice to sa bundok.
Nag-practice sa bundok?
Nag-practice sa bundok bago makarating ng PL.
Yan yung yan yung Shider na nahati na yung talampas.
Ay, oo.
Yun yung pinractice, di ba? Tapos, right after niya hatiin yung talampas, lumakas siya.
Lumakas.
Si Shider.
Totoo yun.
Nilabas niya yung laser sword niya.
Episode 72.
Naisusulat. Kailan tinere yan?
Noong ano yun, 1998.
1998. So it's BSB na gutom ngayon. Manalo against one of the heavy giants. Sabihin natin talaga ng MPL. Kasi pag sinabi mong MPL, parang automatic na makikita mo yung SGD eh.
Oo.
Napipigilan lang sila ng Bren. Pero right now, basing on their lineup, ito yung mga low-key. Like for example, you have low-key players as well. You have Heath. Na talagang, ano tawag natin? Mr. Fundamental.
Mr. Fundamental.
Oo, na si Mr. Fundamental, Heat, and of course si Toshi, ang kanilang main player ngayon.
Oo. Ayan.
Yeah.
Tsaka bago din yung lineup nila eh. We know, nawala si Cartizzi, pumalit si GG. Tingin ko nga dito sa SGD, sila yung parang mas perfect na team. Kumbaga sa Sunspark and Bren Esports. Kasi yung rotation nila mas aggressive and ang bilis nila mag-comeback sa ibang game.
Talaga may ganun kang nostra sa kanila na perfect blend. Maganda yung timpla. Of course, kasama din si Mr. Worldwide. Na si Dale na proven time and time again na isa sa mga nag-prove na ganito mag-draft guys Ganito maglagay ng mga tank, ganito maglagay ng mga fighters. Let's talk about BSB right now. Coming in from many types of qualifiers. Siyempre, iba pa yung ano nila noon, iba pa yung lineup nila noon for sure. Pero let's talk about experience and let's talk about their, sabihin nating, patience. Sa wakas, nakadating na sila dito. Anong meron sa BSB right now?
For now, nakikita ko sila. Kasi tagal ko na pinanonood BSB eh.
Tagal na?
Coming from different tournaments. So, safe to say, na dito sa qualifiers, medyo clean yung nila, yung pagpasok. Parang no contest, madalas 2-0 nila ini-end.
Oo nga eh.
Ang pinaka-question ko lang sa BSB, iba yung angat ng level ng pagpasok mo sa mismong MPL eh.
Oo, paano?
Kung paano,
Yeah,
diba?
kasi iba na yung dito, iba yung aura dito, mas maraming ilaw.
Oo.
Literal, mas maraming ilaw sa MPL kasi if I'm not mistaken, BSB recently won millions of mula sa mga
ibang liga.
Sa mga liga ang pinapasukan nila. So, sa mundo ng sabihin nating non-pro or hindi naman talaga non-pro. Contenders.
Yes.
Isa sila rin sa mga tinitignan. Berting?
For the BSB naman, bago sila makadating ng MPL, they know na kagad yung meta. Alam nila kung paano mag-adjust sa different pro teams. And pagdating dito ng MPL, siguro mag-adjust na lang din sila kung ano yung mangyayari sa group stage natin.
Oo, sige, tignan natin kung anong adjustment ang gagawin ng BSB dito. Here we go! Ladies and gentlemen, wala nang check ping! Dahil right na tayo sa ating draft. That is Diggy. Once again, for the priority ban ng SGD, you have the Selena naman para dito sa BSB. Any thoughts on this one?
For the BSB, maganda yung pagkakaba ng Selena kasi yung Selena kasi usually nagbe-blend siya into the core heroes pagdating ng late game. And also the Digi. We don't know, pag na-first pick kagad yung Digi dito, anti-crowd control na kagad with the time journey.
Your
diba?
team
So
is
napakalaking
dying.
halaga na iban na lang kagad.
Napakalaking, may mga matatanggal sila agad. So, anong klaseng iwas ba ang ginagawa ng mga teams natin dito, Prop?
Kung titignan mo yung iwas na sinasabi natin for the SGD Omega, in-out na agad nila yung Digi, of course, plus the Lilia. Alam mo yung, yung damage potential ng dalawang hero na yan. Ang Lilia kasi hindi naman, gusto lang niyang pumatay up until level 3.
Oo.
Di ba yung mga skills yan nakabuo to kill. Ibig sabihin nun, ini-stop
Your
agad
team
ng
is
SGD Omega yung potential snowball.
Tsaka yung clear waves ng isang Lilia, malaking halaga yun.
Malaking halaga. Oo, napakabilis eh. Tsaka, parehas may nilalapag tong dalawang to.
Oo.
You have the time bombs.
Time bomb.
Tapos meron ka pa ng mga black pearls.
The Black Pearls, oo nga.
Yung black pearls
Black
dito ng Lilia and look at this. SGD ngayon, kitang-kita mo naman. Coach Dale na on his prime. Talagang sama kung sama. Grok opening para dito sa SGD. BSB now hovering up the Granger. What is the counter right now para sa mga unang picks ng SGD?
Carry, that's a good pick. Carry or dagdagan nila dito ng high loss.
High loss.
Possible kasi i-block na sila agad ng SGD. Or Basha.
Oh!
Mainit.
Maganda yung pagka-pick ng Basha para pang-counter din sa marksman dito. Kasi usually, ang natitira na lang marksman dito is the Granger, also the Kimi. Well, pwede ka pang mag-1-1, pero kasi yung 1-1 ngayon parang nawawala na ng kwente. SGD, they pick the Grok para yung Ling, if sakaling i-open ng BSB, pwede nilang mag-invade kagad in the early game.
Oh, may ano na naman to, no? Medyo saikuhan na naman in terms of marksmen. Ang laban natin, insurance na kagad sa BSB dahil sa carry damage. It's a great counter para sa Grok. And of course, the Jawhead and the X-Borg. Jawhead ay pumapasok ngayon sa meta natin. If I'm not mistaken, mataas ang win rate niya since kahapon. Since kahapon. Ano bang meron sa Jawhead na to? Bakit pinipili ngayon?
Yung Jawhead kasi parang chow din eh. Pwedeng support. Pero mas malaki ang damage na naibibigay niya, lalo na in the early game. Kasi kahit sabihin mong level 2, kaya niyang pumatay.
Tsaka mas mabilis yung yung pinpoint niya kung may gusto ka i-lock na hero. Di ba sa Cho, usually lalapit ka, knock up, then tsaka mo i-hero lock. Diba? Ngayon, etong si kahit malayo, makikita mo kung sino na pwede mo unstoppable force, saka bato na lang.
Kasi shoot agad si Jawhead eh. Pindot ka lang, shoot agad eh, no?
Wala, kumbaga kahit anong gawin mo, didiretso yan sa pinakalikod eh. Gusto siya hulihin yung pinakalikod. Wala siyang problema. Walang crowd control.
I get what you're saying, Prof eh. Kasi unlike Cho or unlike different assassin fighters, pwesto ka pa. Si Jawhead, may shield ka na, tapos mabilis ka pa kagad makakarekta.
Automatic.
Sa kalaban mo. Here we go, the second time na pinili sa ating tournament. This is Carmilla. Tama ba pronunciation natin? Carmilla.
Carmilla.
Oh, Carmilla.
May accent eh. May accent yun eh.
Carmilla. Para dito sa side ng BSB na medyo may pagka-pseudo tank, pseudo support ang dating natin because of the lifesteal na hinahatid. Anong timpla ang ginagawa ngayon ng dalawang teams basing on the first 3 heroes?
For using Carmilla, kung titignan nyo guys pwede kasi siyang parang nag-ibang anyo lang na Uranus.
Naging babae lang.
Oo, pero tinan mo yung yung parang skill niya. Kung titignan mo kung paano yung binibigay yung Carmilla, is may direct stun din.
Auto
Diba?
stun.
So isa yun sa mga ginagamit pamalit sa Uranus.
So right now for BSB, they actually have 2 stuns. Single target stuns. You have the Carmilla passive, the stun. Tapos meron ka pang...
spell bomb. May life steal siya eh.
Oo, meron ka pang... Tapos meron ka pang back siya. Kimi pick. Double marksman na pinauso ng Zen eSports para sa side ng BSB. Anong meron dito at ba't sila nag-Kimi?
Maganda na yung Kimi kasi wala nang back siya eh. Kasi usually back siya ang pantapat sa 2 marksman eh. Nakita naman natin to sa BSB. Kinuha na kagad nila yung natitirang marksman dito. So, yung SGD, pwede sila mag-2 mage or pwede pa silang lumaban na sa 1-1 marksman or isa pang fighter.
Oh! So, ibig sabihin, nakaiwas na kasi sila dito kasi nakuha na nila yung direct counter. There you go. Ang marksman, kung marksman lang din ang pag-uusapan, Toshi getting one of his main heroes, that is Bruno and Sicilion. Magkalaban ngayon ang mag-asawa, Sicilion and Carmilla. What are your thoughts on this one, Prof B?
Baka pag-break yung...
Excited ako makita.
Excited
yung
ka?
ano, mag-asawa.
Oo.
Mag-asawa. Pero mo, parehas na ka nakasimangot yan eh. Oh. Yung si Cecilion.
Si Cecilion, oo. Binabati ko pala ang kaibigan nating si Nate Force.
Nate Alam mo naman si Prof B, medyo...
Mainit.
Mainit si Prof B.
Alright, you have Cecilion, last pick for SGD Omega, and you have the Liu Mord. Ngayon lang ulit natin nakita ito para sa BSB. Last thoughts, guys.
I'll go for SGD Omega.
Ako sa BSB.
Bakit na nag-SGD Omega?
Gusto ko yung Cecilion pick.
Dahil lang sa Cecilion.
Cecilion and yung setup ng Johed.
Easy kill. Easy shoot.
Easy kill, easy setup. That's it.
Easy dong.
Easy dong.
Ikaw, Berting.
Ako BSB because the two-man marksman kasi late game eh. Late game potential sila eh. Tsaka may Leo Mord, di ba?
So it's damage output from the late game that is 1:1.
Tsaka walang sustain yung yung SGD. Wala silang masyadong sustain.
Wala silang healing factor, but they do have a lot of tanks. And they do have a lot of damage as well. It is 1:1, the Dragons versus the Boys. Tawagan na lang natin the Boys.
Blessings bird daw ang BSB.
Blessings bird. Yan. Ako pwede na lang ako pipili. I think BSB.
Okay.
Para maiba lang. Alright. Okay, guys. Ayun na po ang naging conclusion ng ating draft. Atin na pong ipasa sa ating mga casters.
It's the battle of the mythical creatures, the unicorns versus the dragons, BSB versus SGD. We are going to be your shoutcasters here in the official English stream. My name is Reptar, this is Osiris, and what do you have there in your hands, man?
I have the photo cards.
Oh, sweet.
And of course, there's some photos of those pro players. I got Docman. So if you wanted this, guys, you can visit MPL Arena. First 50 registrants.
Right here.
Ang hashtag pa nga nun, wasa ka ng pangarap.
But of course, this is the battle between BSB and Sterling Global Dragons.
And if you are BSB, you are going to go in this somewhat a little bit terrified because this is a very terrifying SGD team. A lot of people have been saying that they are the favorites to win it all this season here in MPL PH. BSB, though, they have been trying since Season 3 to get into the MPL, and now here they are, and what a hell of a proving match. But let's see, looks like we already have some action here. It's going to get really low. First blood there already by Grok, and it looks like SGD opening it up already, aggressively taking out Shider Cutie's Kimmy.
That was a big opening coming in from SGD Omega. Remember, you have Kimmy. You want those early turret plays. You want those early rotations just to maximize the energy transformation. But SGD got different plans. They took down the Kimmy as early as they can. Go for the basic buff plays. But then it was a 1-0 into our scoreboard.
And that is a little bit heartbreaking there for BSB because that's not the start that you want to have in your first ever MPL regular season game. Immediately your Kimmy that you want to harness for the early game, as you mentioned, already taken out. But again, this is Shadow Cutie, already experienced the MPL. The last time we saw him here was in Season 2. But now he's in here for Season 5. Hayes actually got the steal in the buff for BSB. And that's another heartbreaking loss for BSB. Trevor going down by the Jawhead's hands.
Really good play once again from SGD Omega. Really in sync that they know they're going for the steal. They wanted for him to survive, flickers out, and then goes for another kill. BSB a bit intimidated on how solid SGD right now as they go for the flicker, but then the ejector and the damage is enough as Toshi seals the deal.
Great use there of the ejector to get the stuns and then just the damage coming in from SGD, and we were talking about this just right before we went on. Look at the skills here from the side of SGD. That's five flickers. 3 flame shots and 2 flickers on the side of BSB.
Like, dude, we're not going for the normie picks. We ain't going for the trend right now. We are the game changers. We ain't the trend setters. So we're gonna take the flickers where we good at, and they are really showing right now that they really maximizing it.
And it looks like SGD is coming in for another kill here. Trebor's in a very delicate situation. The tower's going down. They're just providing all the space. Trevor, all he can do is just turn into a ball and roll away. And roll away he did, losing the turret, not even able to defend it.
That was bad. Remember, you are going up against the Baksha Anon. They know how well Baksha goes for the most big rotations. And then Hayes is the man who's getting the information, going for the rotation. This is a 4-man squad of BSB going to the bottom side. And the reaction from SGD, they want to focus onto the mid lane and a bit of a stopper onto the bottom side.
BSB now here has to be careful. They're moving together as a group, but they're losing their ability to get the resources. They're already almost 2K behind. And you did mention Baksha Anan. If you're not familiar with who Baksha Anan is, that is Hayes. That was the identity he formed for himself during the SEA Games with that amazing, really great and unique Baksha play that he showed us in the SEA Games. So that is Hayes, and it's a really ballsy move by BSB to take that away from Hayes. This is them trying to say, oh, we're going to try to show that we're better. Hayes, though, trying to get another steal, but it looks like he overcommitted. Here's 3 men from BSB, but they just use the flame shot. Just when you thought that you can use the wild charge to get away, the flame shot seals the deal for BSB.
But that's a good cooldown for the side of SGD Omega. They know that a bit lacking onto the flame shot, so Heat's going in for the backup.
Oh, Trevor!
Trevor's going to pay the price as he's going down to the hands of Ajizi, and that's going to be last insanity coming in from Kenji, looking for the opening. They wanted to deny the resources and going to deny as well the turtle.
Another great rotation there by SGD. Let's look at the replay. What just happened? The wild charge used here just to get away, but then 4-3, bang! Baksha getting that kill with the flame shot, and just goes to show just how loved flame shot is now all over, like not even in just the Philippines, that throughout Southeast Asia, like all the other MPL leagues, the pros, even the people playing at the high mythic levels love using flame shot because of your ability to execute. It's a long range execute, and at the same time it provides space because of that knockback that it gives.
And if you're going to play for a double marksman and getting those flame strikes, you're getting the distance and the space, of course, from said Reptar right there. But Heat is going in front of those phases of Trevor and Cap 1. 4-man rotation. This is looking bad. 4 minutes into the game, and there's no Kimi push, and they are looking for more as Kenji flickers away. Here comes the damage from Heat into the backlines. No, it's going down. That coverage reaction, and Trevor might pay the price, even though he got the poison. That's Jay-Z for the backup. 3 men down. BSB's casualty. They're suffering a lot.
This is why SGD Omega is so feared right now. Just they are showing and introducing BSB to a whole nother level of ML here. Yes, BSB, they have faced the pro teams before, but it's a whole different aura, a whole different feel. When you enter the MPL, you really got to show your A game. Something else beyond your A game. I don't know what's before A. I don't think there is one, but here comes the rest of BSB trying to go for another engage, but no, they lose Shider Cutie once more. There goes the Kimi. Here comes the rest of BSB. SGD Omega has help though. Hajiji goes in. Leomore takes out the jawhead. Wilson though. Wilson, can you get away? No, you don't. Another kill there for Haji's Sicilian. 3-0-3. Sicilian finally showing how the strength the Sicilian brings to the table in the second day.
For the steal, of course. They are denying the resources. Remember, who's SGD Omega? They are back-to-back champions from a Premier League. They're not just a normal guy from MPL. There's no reason why. The background is really solid. Remember, of course, even the coaching staff, Coach Dale, he really proves a lot. So right now, SGD Omega showing who's the big boss right now. You kids on the block, learn from us. We are the boss.
And don't forget, SGD Omega have 2 SEA Games gold medalists in their roster. That's Hayes and Kenji. And the experience here is just showing SGD Omega is outplaying BSB across the board. Already a 7K gold lead. This Sicilian having a better showing here in the second day, and now Toshi and Hajizi, 2 players you have to look out for here. Here in the top lane though, SGD Omega just applying the pressure and looking at where BSB is going throughout the map. They're having a difficult time in trying to decide where to go next because they have so much pressure from SGD coming from all over the lanes, but it looks like there's going to be another clash here.
Oh no, as Shider Cutie goes into the back, as Trevor also put the poisons, but there comes Toshi, one after another, getting all the balls all around. He's also into the backline, goes for the one charge, pops him in. Here comes Arachno, Trevor going up against Heat, but there comes Last Insanity, explode, as even Capon tries to redeem himself, but no, you're not going anywhere. Kenji being thrown, you're going down. Wilson will go down in no more time for BSB to respond as Shider Cutie and Trevor are being the left ones.
Welcome to the MPL BSB. This is a whole nother ball game. SGD giving them a hell of an introduction here. Kenji was the only one who went down there.
Here we go
Meanwhile,
again,
Hayes and Toshi
Raptor.
find Trevor. Trevor can get away. Baksha being chased. Look at the damage coming from the Bruno, but they just decide to give it. They decide, you know what? You're not worth our time. We are going to focus on our objectives here, which is what SGD have been doing all throughout the game. Stealing the resources, applying the pressure across the lanes. The Kimi is 0, 3, and 2 and level 8. And look at the marksman on the side of SGD Omega. Toshi is already level 13.
They only held one rev buff after Hayes died. And then from there, it was stolen again and again and again. Ever since the blue buff started from Hayes, it was really looking bad for BSB.
Yeah, and BSB's not giving their Kimi enough protection, or they didn't give Kimi enough protection in the early game because SGD always seemed to have the numbers game whenever they would go for the invade, or maybe even it was just Hayes with a really well-timed entry along with the power of nature, but then here comes the Hayes again on that Grok. Are they going to try to force another team fight in here? BSB have to be careful. They do only have 2 towers left. SGD Omega goes in. They're eating the tower.
no.
They're trying to kill it. There goes the
Towers.
ejector just to provide the space.
Zoning.
SGD, are they going to fully commit here, though? Maybe not just yet. Look at them. They're
They
just
got
focusing on the
immortality.
objectives.
That's 2 immortality, and they are roaming around as Trevor playing with fire, being put down a bit, but slows all around. Even the barrier for some flicker. Full charge. Treatment right there. And here comes the JZ. Kenji seals the deal against Shirokute and looking for Trevor. He's going down. Mega kill for the Omega. And the Omega squad ain't going to stop as they are going to put down Wilson and even the game. First game into the hands of the Omega.
I'm pretty sure SGD had like a little bit of like a wager between themselves.
There's
where
a
they're,
pub match.
Do you think we can get this in 10 minutes or less? Let's see. But oh my goodness, SGD giving BSB a huge wake-up call. Welcome to the MPL. We are the Dragons. We are the team that in the offseason have been making a name for ourselves, securing wins in conferences in the other league that we were talking about. And here they are, and here BSB is. Coming from the qualifiers, this must be a heartbreaking start for them here in the MPL regular season.
Yeah, I mean, as how hard it gets for BSB, it was convincing why SGD Omega are the ones being favored, because again and again they are proving it. One after buff, all of the rotations are really looking solid. There's a big reason why they're going for those early buff denial.
Yeah, the
invades. The invades. It was a Kimi who's a bit reliant on those, and they don't want to be maximized. A kill on the Kimi, a denial on the buff. There's so many things that's happening into the minds of SGD Omega, and it completely denies the win against BSB.
Well, that's what we think. Let's see what our panel thinks. Let's bring it over there.
MPL Season 5, a dominating performance for game number 1. And mukhang panalo si Prop sa ating predictions. Pero, man, experience is experience. And SGD just proving na, guys, katakutan nyo kami. At ganun na nga nangyari. What can you say about this, guys?
Parang nakita mo yung kuya mo eh. Di ba? Ikaw yung bunsong kapatid na kakapasok mo lang sa school eh.
Oo nga eh.
Ganito kami dito kami mga big boys.
Oo nga eh.
Diba?
Parang
Welcome,
ganun,
kids.
Welcome. Parang ayun ang nangyari for SGD. Look at this. 4 heroes for gold and Hayes. Classic Hayes. Nakita natin kanina, yes, nahuli siya dito ng dalawang flame shot. Pero sabi ni Hayes, ganito, gumangster. Ganito, gumangster. Here are the highlights of the game, ladies and gentlemen. It's from minute 1. Ahon Dragon na talaga ang nagiging winners. Kumbaga nagiging clear yung pagiging dominating ng SGD Omega dito. Bakit nga ba? Line up ba? Or ano to? Rotations?
Gaya nga nasabi ni Prof. Sa experience talaga ng SGD, kumbaga sa BSP. Parang parang basketball. Na from barangay napunta sa PBA, mga ganun.
Interbarangay.
Interbarangay.
So, I think merong onting intimidation factor. Yun yung gusto nating sabihin dito for the side of BSB. Not really on the part of the lineup kasi yung lineup naman nila ay gana naman
Okay naman
in terms of rotations Pero kasi may mga parts tayo ng game na kailangan mo makuha to, kailangan mo makuha yan.
More on shot call.
Shot call.
Shot calls dito kung paano pinagana ng SGD Omega from the start of first minute mark, kung paano nila inikot yung mid. Sunod-sunod na hindi na nila binigyan ng kahit konting opportunity
Tsaka from 1 minute pa lang, di na nakakuha ng buffs yung BSB. So lahat ng resources kinuha na kagad ng SGD.
Total shutdown.
Yeah, kasi given din yung heroes nila. You have this Grak na classic jungle invader talaga. May X-Borg ka. May, ano ba yan? May Johead ka pa.
X-Borg.
Ang kukunat. And you will just give Hajizi and Toshi all the space in the world para makakuha ng buffs and sali na kagad. Let's end the game. 9 minutes. SGD, your MVP. Toshi, na hindi na naka-shotgun post ngayon. 5-0-6 sa kanyang Bruno. Medyo mainit ang pasok ng mga Dragon para sa Game 1.
Yung pinag-uusapan natin yung mainit na pagpasok. Kung titignan nyo, 5 ang naka-flicker. Sa Dragon.
Oo.
5 ang naka-flicker. Last time nakita tayo maraming naka-flame shot. Ngayon, 5 flicker. Ibig sabihin lang nun, ready kaming pasukin kayo.
Kung mga sabi nila, ganito crossover
Oo.
Parang ganun yung sinasabi nila. And I would like to ask, how do BSB come back from this? Kasi, I mean, tayo na nagsabi nito it looks like they're new. Parang hindi sila ganito yung performance nila at the qualifiers. Pero nung pagpasok nila dito, iba yung aura, mas marami yung ilaw. Paano dapat ang mindset mo sa ganitong klaseng game?
Feeling ko dapat mabilis ka mag-adapt
Oo.
This is a best of 3 series. So, game 1 pa lang to, feeling ko game 2 ma-adapt na nila yung rotation ng SGD. And yung SGD, bininyagan na kagad sila na bago kayo dito, kami ang hari. Isa kami sa mga hari, di ba?
Kumbaga, isa kang gangster.
Gangster.
Na pumasok sa mga mafia.
Lugar na mga OG.
Lugar na mga OG.
Pwede.
So, are you guys telling me na for the side of BSB, they really need to step up like their mindset
parang
right now?
Parang na-culture siya kata ang BSB.
Oo. Pero may hulog
May hulog,
Maganda yung lineup kasi you have Carmilla na bago sa kanilang lineup. Ang sa tingin ko dito, BSB pwedeng download game yung game number 1. Pwede kasing tinetest pa nila yung waters Parang masyado mainit, masyado ba malamig, parang gano'n.
May part na gano'n na tinetest sa waters. Ang problema kasi dito, ang question is the mental fortitude. Kung paano sila magre-reset. Medyo nakakatanggal ng ng moral yung coming hot ka sa qualifiers, almost flawless. Pagpasok mo dito, sinaglit ka lang, di ba?
May ganong dating.
Nakita mo yung difference sa skill level. So ngayon, doon na lang maiisip yung questionable yung skills nila against a bigger teams.
Pero I think may plano. Sina paring Shider dito. Hindi naman sila papayag syempre na babata-batain lang sila ng SGD dito. I think it's time to fight fire with fire para sa BSB. Instant opening kagad sila dito ng Farsaban for their bans. And Selena din. You have another DK ban. A DK ban na naman for SGD. Is this the same for SGD? Same ban din sila kanina, DK.
Possible. Kung magsi-same ban sila, nga pinapakita lang ng SGD dito, ito lang yung hero na ayaw namin kalaban. Tapos kaya na namin gumaw.
Same picks and bans.
Parang ayaw ata ng SGD dito na may anti-crowd control sila like the Yigi Divine Time Journey. Parang gusto nila na pag pumasok sila, wala na makakapigil.
Team fight composition ng SGD kasi.
Lagi, no?
Ang lineup nila is team fight composition. They're not going for the split push type.
Gusto
They're going for team fight.
Gusto nila yung 5-on-5 rumble yung bigla na lang may kakaltok sa gilid.
May starter.
May starter.
Tapos yung mga frontline, yun na yun.
Tapos dadating yung mga tanod.
May mga yantok.
May mga yantok. Ganon ang laro ng mga Dragon dito. Meanwhile, BSB opening with their own jungle invader. It is the Grok. The Grok is black. Can you smell what the Grok
is
cooking? For the side of BSB right now, SGD Omega taking their time on picking the first 2 heroes. You have again this Johead na mataas ang win rate ever since day 1. It's carry once again. Johead carry. I think this is a safe opening for SGD.
Tama, direct counter ang carry against a Grok. So parang yung pagigintang is already negated for the side of SGD. Wala na silang poproblemahin. Diba? Lamang sila ng bahagya pa lang as of now in terms of drafting.
Parang ganito din yung opening ng BSB kanina after the Grok of SGD. Rumekta carry din ang side ng BSB. So I think it's time to set up something new. Look at this. BSB immediately picking the Lolita. Plus, is this an Esmeralda for their side? Okay, it is Esmeralda and Lolita para dito sa BSB. 4 melees, pero isang Esmeralda na magki-carry all throughout the mid-game and probably in the late game. Your thoughts on this one, Berting?
BSB, maganda yung first three lineup nila, more on front line, makunat, sustain. Pero they have the carry kasi sa SGD. Pag nabagal to ng mga siguro 8 minutes, pwede nang maramdaman yung carry dito. Also, they have the Johin. Pwede pa sila pumik ng isa pang team again para dun sa mid lane. Pero Kufra.
So, you're telling me na yung kunat dito ng BSB ay talaga carry answer agad?
Oo,
so,
syempre naman.
SGD, hindi nila kailangan mag-worry. Kukuha na lang sila ng tank. Kaya, Kufra ang pinili nila for the setup.
Yung kuha nila ditong carry plus na Kufra. Alam mo, pinapakita lang ng SGD Omega na tiwala sila sa marksman ni Toshi.
Toshi?
Oo. For me, nasa top tier talaga ngayon si Toshi. Naka-prime eh. Naka-prime Toshi.
Kung magagalit na si Toshi.
Nakita mo naman kanina yung mata niya umilaw eh.
Kasi dati, puro Granger, di ba?
Oo. Dalawa yung combo nila, si Toshi tsaka si Carl T. Si HGZ. Oo, the Splash Brothers. The Splash Brothers. The ultimate carries para dito sa side ng SGD Omega. Meanwhile, I think this is Heat on the Kufra. Si Mr. Fundamental ay ito na naman ang kanyang classic hero. You have, I think, Haze or Kenji para dito sa Johead. Kasi di pa rin natin alam yung Johead kung
support or
support
fighter.
or side lane eh. So, let's see. For the bans, you have this Kufra and you have Sicilian. Where are we going with this, guys?
Maganda yung pagkakaban ng SGD dun sa Bruno. Kasi Bruno is one of the marksman naman. Ang sakit ng damage niya, even though na-nerf na.
Oo.
And I think BSB mapipilitan to mag 1-1 or mag-Kimi. Pwede rin mag-Claude if ever. Pero binanakagad yung pinaka-counter eh. Dun sa damage pa lang eh.
Si Bruno.
Si Bruno Mars.
Inalisan na nila ng true damage potential ang side ng BSB. Now, ang magiging pinaka-problema dito, paano tatagos yung mga damage nila against sa 3-man almost tank setup na SGD Omega. Ang kunat ng tatlo rin eh.
Ang kunat din ng tatlo. And I get what you're saying eh. Kasi yung Bruno lang yung may exact amount ng damage
diba?
na sobrang long range. Kahit mag-late game, may insurance ka na mapapatubo yung Kufra, yung Johead. Unlike yung Kimi kasi na aasa ka pa sa energy transformation eh. And aasa ka pa sa item. Pero, sabi ng BSB, chillax lang kayo, double B Berting and Prop B. Meron kaming Granger at meron kaming Valier.
Valier. Basta good, okay yung Valier to set, kumbaga may part sa akin na umiiwas sila for the crowd control. Paano i-setup, pang pushback. Ang tanong is, paano ipo-pull off yung Granger pagdating ng mid-game?
Meron dito, may technique dito pag may Kufra sa kalaban. Ang gagawin mo lang flame shot.
Flame shot lang?
Flame shot lang. So I think Valier and the Grak pwede sila mag-flame shot. Kasi pag tumalon yung Kufra, mas mabilis ang animation ng flame shot eh. Kaysa dun sa Tyrant's Rage niya.
So mauunahan.
Mababa siya.
0.75 na mas mabilis.
Ang galing mo naman doon, Prop
0.75 na mas mabilis ang flame shot.
Ang galing mo doon
diba?
Hindi ko naisip yun.
Sabi ko sa'yo eh.
Pero ano pinili?
Valier, si
Lunox.
Lunox.
Pero mukhang flame shot nga.
Valier tsaka yung Grak.
Ang pipiliin ng Grak and Valier dito to deal with the long-range crowd controls na meron ang side ng SGD Omega. It's true damage, Lunox and Carry. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, what are your predictions for game number 2?
I'll go for SGD.
SGD.
Pambutas ng tangking dalawa eh. The Lunox and Carry. So, yun yung pinaka-point nila doon. Sige, sa inyo na yung makatank. Pero ready kami dyan to counter it.
Berting?
Ako, I'll go for the SGD rin kasi dahil dun sa Carry and the Lunox. Iba rin yung damage eh.
It's 2-0 for the side of SGD. Let's see kung may extend ba ng BSB ito sa game number 3. Atin na pong ipasa sa ating mga casters.
Bienvenidos, señoras and señores, and we are back here at MPL. Of course, we are your casters for today. I am Osiris. With me is Reptar, and this will be game 2 of SGD against BSB.
And we saw that really fast. Game 1, once again, you're joining us here on the English stream. And man, BSB, I feel like they went for a little bit of a safer draft here. You could see that they want to give the space for their core heroes against this very dive-heavy SGD. But the Lunox as the last pick was a really great pickup. Let's see how it goes into the game. Let's do a quick rundown of the teams. BSB, it's Cop1 on the Grok, Jiraxnu on the Granger, Wilson over there on that Lolita, Trevor on the Valier, and Shader Cutie for the Esmeralda.
And on the side of SGD Omega is that Haze on that Jawhead, Toshi on the Carry, Heath on the Kufra, GZ on the Lunox, and Kenji onto the Tams.
And from the start, we already see a lot of damage being dealt out here by BSB onto Hajizi and taking more already below 50% is Hot Jeezy, and a little bit more damage, closing in on 25% is Hot Jeezy. You gotta be a little bit careful now if you're SGD. You can't play that really quick aggressive intro that you did in game 1. Shatter Cutie, you're in danger chasing Kenji, but it's still really early in the game. You don't have to get a little too greedy. Just trying to get this Litho Wanderer. Kenji's just like, get away, get back. This is my Litho Wanderer. Stay away.
No, you're not taking any Bulbasaurs right now. As he's trying to Cutie with the mold inside. You're gonna mold them down. Oh my goodness, Kenji.
Oh, there goes the
flip.
ejector.
Here we go. The flip table as right now. And even the Sun as Hayes is going to pay the price. Even Cap on right now with the wall against Kenji. That was too much for the lead. As the Scoopra jumps in. Trevor will pay the price. Had Jeezy with the damage. And that's a return coming in from Wilson.
This is a little bit of a better start here from BSB because earlier they didn't have an answer to SGD's aggressive early game start. BSB holding their ground, having faith in their own lineups here and saying, hey, we could go toe-to-toe with you guys. That little exchange though between Tams, Lolita, and Esmeralda, that's great thinking there by Kenji, knowing that Esmeralda, of course, with the setup, playing Esmeralda as one of your core heroes here, you do want to give her all the farm that she needs as fast as possible. And that Little Wanderer in the gate, though little, does a lot in the long run.
GC being flipped right there. A bit of a wrong play, but still it was a good one. They just wanted to focus on the tower. This is Toshi's carry, which is, I know, that he's really good at. He's charging.
And more than good, he's amazing. He's charging it there. Oh, Hayes with a throw up. Jiraxo in danger, but oh no, he took so much Rhapsody damage over there. Hayes has to get back, and just when they thought that they could get a kill, here comes Cop1. No,
he wants to chase. That was too far.
Yeah, that was a little bit too far. Playing it more cautiously there. Great move there by BSB.
Let him rest for a bit as SGD Omega trying to do some big plays, but of course BSB are now ready more than ever. They know what's coming, and they are respecting SGD Omega. This Valier into the hands of Trevor.
It's a BSB that's playing much safer now. A little bit smarter, and it's showing. Cop1 though, you're in a bit of danger there. Can you? Oh no, they were just trying to compete for the Little Wanderer. Hayes picking it up.
Yep, of course, Hayes with this really tanky Jawhead.
Yeah.
He's not going to play for Basha or Grok, not entirely those big ulti type of heroes. Even the Kufra is not in his hand, but you gotta still respect Hayes with his ejectors. That Jawhead is going to destroy you completely, and the turtle being started by BSB and SGD Omega converging into the mid lane. Here comes the charge from here, and here we go as the turtle being popped off. Toshi, Demon Luminum Blast!
Great
stun! The wild charge! This is looking bad. This is looking green for SGD Omega. They need to run away. The turtles in the hands of Shider, Cutie, and that Luminum Blast is a big, big play.
Great job there by Wilson. Timing though Numenon Blast perfectly. Emphasis on the perfectly. Just when you thought that SGD Omega can get the steal, right before the turtle goes down, Numenon Blast, full charge, get the stun off. This is our buff, and they also get a kill on Heath there. Great job there by BSB, and it looks like this is a much better BSB that we want to see for the ejector. Sends back Hayes. Cop1 though, getting really low. Cop1 is already down already, and the Towns goes down as well. Kenji off camera.
Well, good rotations coming in from BSB and a good reaction from them. Once they saw Hayes, that he's not around the map, he invested into the mid lane. They were able to get down. Shider Cutie wants to jump in, but then bouncing ball for Heath.
Contesting for the crab here is SGD and BSB. Will Shider Cutie be able to take it? No, that's Heath. Falling Star Moon gets knocked up, not able to hit it fully. Heath though just providing space with a bouncing ball for the carry, and they go back. I like how the carry and the Kufra are moving around here. They're really taking care of the top area. Once they see that an objective is up, they immediately go there and show, and there goes a knock up there for Heath on Wilson. Wilson now getting peppered away by Toshi. Will he be able to get away?
Here comes Hayes.
Here comes Hayes. He goes up, but he gets wild charge. He gets knocked up. Falling Star Moon in. Esmeralda takes out one. It's Heath versus 3 members of SGD, but Toshi is right there. Will he be able to deal enough damage to Shider Cutie to take him down? No, he's not. The ultimate. He's still trying to get away. Can he? Why did you go back in, dude? You were fine. You were free. And Toshi even almost going down as well.
The max range of Numinum Blast is going to pop heat off, and he doesn't want Toshi to suffer. So it was still that he needs to go back as a support, as to save his comrade. But then that was bad for SGD Omega. As BSB right now looking for those contests. They are the ones that's aggressive. They want SGD Omega to suffer the casualty.
Yeah, and Jiraxu, they're able to secure the blue buff and takes the turtle buff as well. They're focusing more now on their resources. Their wild charge. Cop 1 able to get away from danger there. BSB now really respecting the resources game, but knowing that they need to secure that. They weren't able to do that in the first game. They're doing a much better job here.
Yes, they are doing the better job, but then you gotta respect Toshi on that carry. This is SGD Omega's timing. You can clearly see that they're not really into those big plays. Yes, it was Jesus looking for those pick-offs, but then Toshi again and again just farming all around. Like, I don't need to join the team fights right now, so I just basically goes for the farm. Yes, you can just gank me 3-man. Kind of opens a bit of a space for Hajizi. But still, SGD Omega wants to take it slow for now.
Yeah, but they have to speed it up just a little bit more because look at the difference in level here. Toshi's only level 9, Jiraxu is already level 12. That shows just how much BSB's invades and resources stealing have been doing for them because Toshi is having a difficult time scaling up, even with just laning alone. The pressure coming in from Esmeralda and the Lolita in the top lane is a little bit too much, but here's the bottom lane.
Hayes wanted to defend this, but then Trevor and Jiraxu doing all the work. No one's going in. They're still respecting SGD Omega. You can clearly see that they got the jitters in terms of facing BSB compared to game 1.
Yeah, they're really, really cautious here now. BSB was cautious and smart, but now SGD Omega is respecting the fact that it is a 6K gold lead in favor of BSB. And if you're SGD Omega, yes, that is the best thing you can do right now. Really just try to provide a little bit more room for your carry. Be patient. Toshi's already level 10, but at one point, you're going to have to jump in and try to get or win in a skirmish. But no, Hayes is in the wrong side of the wall, but Cop 1 is just not fully going for it just yet. Cautious play here by BSB, knowing that SGD Omega are just looming around and they might be able to still turn this around.
Denying again the blue buff. BSB know that they got the upper hand, even denying that turtle into the hands of SGD Omega, but SGD trying to be more patient. Still, they don't want those big team fights as Wilson jumps in against Heath. The bouncing ball all around. Cap 1 wants to peel off. Toshi into the side. Speed wheel all around. Flickers away. And Flame Strike. 2 Flame Strike being spent. Here comes a GZ and Hayes not totally going in as this Lunox needs to focus more. Numinum Blast to pop Hayes. Flickers being spent.
He goes in.
You need to go back.
Wrong
you don't have to jump
Heath.
in.
A little bit too greedy. Don't know what he was trying to
I think
go
it was
for
to go
there.
for the pull off of the ult.
Yeah, but even though if he got a knock-up in the ult there, the spacing of SGD Omega was a little bit off there.
There's no big follow-up.
Yeah, it would take time for them to even follow up because the Guardian's barrier was there to block them off from coming in from the middle, and at the same time, the spacing was just off there, so I'm pretty sure that was a big misplay by Heath.
Oh my goodness.
Meanwhile, more resources here for BSB. Jiraxu, level 15. That is some crazy, crazy scaling here. And 2, 0, and 1. Look at the items already secured by this Granger. Already has the Endless Battle, Raptor Machete as well. And
Blade of Despair.
Blade of Despair carry only has the Endless Battle and Raptor Machete. 5K almost in difference.
You know what's crazy even more?
What?
No towers down into the BSB side.
Oh man.
Oh,
they go
all
in,
around.
Hayes, you're in danger. Numenon Blast being loaded up. The stun is off. Killing spree already for Jiraxu. 2 down for the side of SGD Omega, and it looks like BSB are going to try to end it right here. Kenji really low. The knockback, the damage, the Guardian's barrier though, not able to lock them inside. But a killing spree there by the Lunox, able to get 1 down at least. Cop 1 falling. SGD Omega could have lost way more there, but good thing they were able to get away in time.
8 seconds
and at the same time, able to get a kill on Grok.
And they're not going in for that Lord spacing.
Falling
Star Moon. He wants to go head to head, and Toshi is going to pay the price of Shiner Cutie, maximizing the power of that Esmeralda, opening the second tower into the mid lane. Lunox used the brilliance just to keep him safe. The spacing right there from SGD Omega is really looking bad as BSB is going to open this Lord, and this will be the Lord one. Easy kill for BSB.
Wow, BSB reacting so much better here. I'm pretty sure the cameraman turned away from that carry kill because the cameraman was just like, this is going to hurt. You guys don't want to see this. It's fine. You'll just see that they got the kill on the carry. This will be brutal. And yeah, carry going down. Toshi, once again, having another thorn in his side with another death. Difficulty farming, already having such a hard time here. But man, oh man, this is a very different BSB. This is an angrier BSB.
Yep. And then right now, BSB trying to take it slow for now. They want the GG push as SGD Omega. No answer still yet. I mean, I'm looking for the power plays of SGD Omega, but as of now, if you're playing on 10-4 in 11 minutes, you still got also the goal advantage into the hands of BSB. You're going to have a hard time going back because the pickups of Hayes is not paying off. Kenji not really scaling up. Even a JZ using that brilliance instead of Chaos Bolts. They're a bit of
that ejector by Hayes gets their buddy, pops off. The suppressed Trevor going down, but Hayes going down as well at least.
1-1 into the support.
Yeah, 1-1, small win there. I'm pretty sure they were hoping that Hayes could have survived.
But still, BSB are still sieging the towers.
Middle's down,
top
is
bottom, and down. Brilliance all
Heath
around.
goes in!
Jumps in. Lumino Blast, Guardian's Barrier. Heath being cornered around, bouncing ball, but this will be the game as BSB ain't going to stop. Goes for the disrespect, but oh no, SGD Omega is still not going to happen to defend this. BSB is going to take the game.
BSB, a story of night and day here. BSB, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, they were embarrassed in game 1.
Yeah.
And after that, they were just, I'm pretty sure they were absolutely pissed off at, hey, we deserve to be here in the MPL. We came from the qualifiers. We did a really great job there. We're not just going to go down without a fight. We don't care if you're SGD Omega. We're BSB.
Yeah.
Horns up. We're getting game 2. And they did get game 2. And we're going to get a game number 3.
Well, yeah, as SGD Omega, a bit faltered right there. I'm not sure what stopped them to their tracks, but it was uncharacteristically for them to give up games because on their previous Premier League, we've seen that they always goes in for the kill.
Yeah.
But right now, it's a bit different. A bit lacking for SGD Omega. Yes, it wasn't as a massacre as how game 1 went, but still, it feels like this is not the Dragons we're seeing.
Yeah.
It was just like a little snakes all around.
It's just they switched places, and speaking of switching, we're going to have to take it over to the panel. Let's see what they think about it.
Nakabawi, sabi ng BSB, hindi lang kayong gangster dito Gangster din kami, galing din kami. Saan ba sila galing?
Kalawakan, Brad,
galing din silang Kalawakan.
Kila mo, Jaco.
Kailan mo, Jaco. The predictions, 2-0, pero nagkakamali din naman talaga. Nagkakamali din
Prediction
naman.
lang.
BSB forcing game number 3. Is it all because of the flame shots we're seeing?
Wala eh. Grabe yung Baler tsaka Grak talaga. Yun talaga yung pang-counter sa isang Cupra, which is yung flame shot.
Lang
flame shot lang eh. Kasi pag nag-flame shot ka, yung Tyrant's Rage niya madedelay.
Yeah. Kasi ilang beses natin nakita na ikaw na nagsabi nito, there are parts of the game na natutulak lang yung Cupra at yung iba pang mga tanks para dito sa side ng BSB. And all of them, the part of the late game, controlling the buffs, di ba? I have a question here. Lunox, na medyo hindi na siya masyado pinipili, gana pa rin ba ang Lunox para sa side ng SGD?
Para sa akin gana naman, pero napakaganda kasi nung sinetup ng BSB dun sa Turtle. Right after nun, wala nang balik eh.
Oo nga eh.
Wala nang balik ang SGD Omega that time na nagkamali sila. Yun ang pinaka dun, sabi siguro dito ng BSB, makakita lang tayo ng opportunity na mistake ng SGD, capitalize it natin, tapos the discipline.
Parang na-download no? May pagka-download game. And actually, may mga certain outplays naman dito para sa side ng BSB. It's kind of like same with game number 1. But this time, mid-game umarangkada ang side ng BSB. Kumuha pa ng mga plays ang side ng SGD, pero mukhang hindi na nga kinaya. Look at this. Shider with the Esmeralda, just punishing them. Pummeling everyone. Heat is trying to go for an outplay pero mukhang bitin.
Tsaka yung ito pala, si Shider pala, hindi siya masyado napapansin. Kasi kung mapapansin natin sa SGD, wala silang masyadong burst damage except kay Lunox. Lunox is a single target hero lang. Yun yung kahinaan ng isang Lunox.
Yun na nga eh. Tas ang nangyari pa dito, invade after invade, labanan ng invade eh. Plus, I think this is a classic type of BSB na ganito ginawa nyo sa amin kanina. Ganito rin, kaya rin namin maging mechanically skilled as you guys.
Tsaka hindi lang si Shider yung damage dealer dito parang yung apat except kay Grak, di ba?
Oo nga eh. Kasi meron kang Lolita na kita natin si Wilson kung paano niya ginagangster si Kari kanina. Now that SGD natalo ngayon, anong formula naman ang kailangan nilang makuha para at least, kasi nagulat tayo lahat eh, parang halos same eh. Yung laro ng dalawa.
Makikita mo dito, of course, MVP muna. Pag-usapan natin
Jerax,
ang ating MVP sa ating laro with the 6 kills and 3 assists. Yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, anong kailangan ng SGD? This is a battle of Grak.
A battle of Grak.
Yung setup for both teams is nakasalalay sa Grak ng bawat isa. I know si Cap1, ano niya, comfort hero niya eh. Comfort hero niya si Grak, si kapitan nila. It's a Grak user.
Yeah, and Grak is using the flame shot too. Tama ba ako? So, uso rin ngayon ang Grak flame shot eh. Kasi pag halimbawa, pwede siyang mag-act as execute yung instant kill. Di ba? Pwede kang mag-ganon eh. So, man, the basis of BSB right now, getting a game, mukhang nakabalik na sila sa composure nila. Sabi nila, okay na ha.
Nakahinga.
Naka-adjust na kami ha. Alam na namin yung galaw dito sa kanto ha. Alam na namin saan bibili. Alam na namin ha.
Nagpakilala na.
Yung mga sinyasan.
Nagpakilala na. So, Prof B said na it's all about the Grak. It's all about getting the hero na kaya mag-invade. Berting, meron ka pa bang ibang thoughts?
For the Grak kasi, ang laki ng invade sobrang laki ng tulong niya sa invade, especially dito sa Mobile Legends. We know naman, pag nakuha kagad yung buffs, laking gap dun sa isang hero.
Take note lang yun yung sinabi talaga ni Yasu. The one who controlled the buff.
Control sa game.
Yes.
Naisusulat yun.
Naisusulat yun. So, now tingnan natin kung mag-iiba yung drafting dahil nga sa Battle of Grak. Possible na makakita pa tayo agad ng ban na Grak. Huwag na natin ibigay kasi isa yun sa pinaka nagpapahirap.
Sa dalawang team.
Sa dalawang team.
Same bans as game number 1. Si Leyna din ang priority ban ng BSB kanina. Meanwhile, same ban still ang SGD Omega. Anong formula naman para sa BSB? Kasi this time, sila ang first 2 picks.
Mahirapan dito yung BSB kasi gaya nga ng sabi natin kanina, first pick, sino agawan ng Grak to? And we know naman SGD is first pick dito. So mamili yung BSB kung ibibigay ba or ibaban na lang nila.
Yung Grak?
Yung Grak.
Kung sakaling iban yung Grak dito, mag-first pick possible is Johed.
Yun
ang nakikita ko. There we go,
Kari.
is picking.
Tinanggal yung mismong pang-counter.
Baka, ayan na. Can you smell what the Grak is cooking? 3 times pinili. Sa game na to, priority pick. Grak wins games nga ba? Yan ang tanong natin dito. BSB instant pick ng crit damage for the Bruno. Mukhang nagme-make sense ang carry ban dito para sa BSB. Kasi Bruno ang isa sa mga heroes na pwedeng sumagot dito sa Grak. Samahan mo pa nitong Farsa. Prof B.
Iniipit na nila eh. Tulad nung kanina, nagkaipit ako sino makakapagbigay ng critical. Ngayon, ito na yung position ng SGD Omega. Sila naman ngayon, ano mong problema, saan sila uhugot ng true damage?
Itong SGD, pwede pa sila mag-pick ng link. Para dun sa lineup nila. Kasi they have the invade potential gaya ng Grak. And Farsa isa sa mga weakness niya is link talaga eh. Kasi nasa backline lang siya eh.
So may option sila na hayaan na lang nila yung critical damage ng kabila and counterin na lang yung mga pinipili.
Yes.
Kasi again, Bruno and Farsa is actually bad against Ling. Kasi pwede lang, kapag umabot si Ling sa point ang taas ng power spike, pwede niya lang i-backline eh. Pwede niya assassinate from the backline eh. What are the heroes na pwedeng i-bans dito ng dalawang teams?
Export. Para sa akin na kailangan pa i-ban dito is
a tank, maybe?
A tank, possible a tank. Pero more on sa support na pwedeng ihugot dito ng BSB. Kailangan nila tanggalan pa ng support itong BSB. Kasi mas mahihirapan makaikot or maka-free hit ang isang Bruno kung walang good support to front.
Harit pwede pang mapipick dito eh. Or pwede, binanagal nila.
Sila ang nag-ban ng Ling mismo na sinasuggest natin actually na pwede nilang piliin. Baka kasi ayaw din nilang makounter yung Granger nila.
Possible.
Pwede.
Let's see kung anong pipiliin ngayon ng side ng BSB. You have the Jawhead.
Kimi.
And you have the Xborg. para dito sa dalawang team, dalawang fighter, na kayang pumatay mag-isa. They do have the burst as well, halos same.
Kaka mag-ban Kimi ang BSB, ganun ko siya nakikita. I don't know if ganun ka sure. Pero kasi removing Ling, pwede mo, that time, pwede mo na ipasok ang Kimi later on eh. That's a double marksman setup. Pero,
Your team is picking.
Tsaka yung Ling dito, siguro kaya hindi nila pinik. Kasi pag pinik nila yung Ling, may iba yung rotation nila eh. Magiging mid yung yung marksman dito eh. So basically, yung Ranger dito, hindi makakapag-farm ng maayos.
So naging safe na lang yung SGD. Sabi na SGD, wag na natin lagyan ng onting spice. Yung saktong timpla na lang. Yung saktong timpla na lang. Interesting bando for the side of BSB. This is Zask.
oo, kasi napansin ko nga, pwede nga isas talaga eh. Late ko lang naisip dahil yung critical, di ba? Yung critical ng Bruno, pag nilagyan mo ng sas kasi yan, parang kailangan pa niya pagsayangan ng oras.
Yung mga swarms.
Yung space worms.
Oo, yung space worms.
Galing kalawakan din yan eh.
Oo, ni Zaz. Kasi again, the Neopets na tinatawag natin na nanggagaling kay Zaz ay nag-act as a unit. Na kapag ikaw ay single target at pindot ka lang dun sa attack, pwedeng ma-misclick ka eh. Diba? Sayang yung mga hits na na-hit mo.
Tsaka yung Zaz kasi, ang ganda rin yung hero kasi pwede mo siyang gawing wards yung mga alaga niya. Pwede mong ilagay dun sa mga push para maiwasan yung rotation dito ng ibang kalaban. Pero ngayon, Sicilian,
Sicilian and Joe, by the way, shoutouts to Team Execration.
Execration.
Na nandito na ngayon. And the team Black and White.
Si Chakno pa yun.
Chakno and Zapno connection.
Share na natin to, Lods. Share natin yung Lods.
Lods, dapat tayo dyan.
Ang tanong dyan sa Execration kung nag-practice ba talaga.
Nag-practice na ang Exit. Mamaya natin malaman yan. Pero moving on muna tayo sa ating game as BSB is waiting for their last pick. There you go, Sicilian Cho. Na sinasabi nga natin kaninang pwedeng viable pick for this tournament. Lolita. Para sa BSB, is this their last guess? It is. There you go, guys. Lolita last pick and Cho last pick. Anong mangyayari sa game na to? Mauna ka, Prof B.
I'll go for BSB. I'll go for BSB dahil gusto ko yung pick nilang Bruno.
Mahirap eh, no?
Oo, sobra.
Hirap ng
Bruno
lineup
and Farsa. Nakakatakot na yung flicker kasi ng SGD.
Kasi yung BSB, they have the burst damage kagad. Also the late game potential, especially the Bruno. Pero I'll go for the SGD para yung probe, para kalabanin ka lang. 1-1 lang.
1-1. 1-1 lang. Parang ang hirap nga eh, no?
Hirap.
Hindi na ako magka-tiebreaker. Bahala na kayo. Pero parang yung dalawang team ay naglabasan ng alas.
Tama.
Parang sabi ni Coach Dale, ganyan pala kayong gumangster. Pues, meron pa kayong hindi nakikita. Parang gano'n ang mangyayari. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just series number 2. It's game number 3, BSB versus SGD. Ipasa na natin sa ating mga shoutcasters.
The pressure is on for BSB. Will they be able to secure their first series win in the first match here in the MPL, just like U-Level did yesterday? We're going to find out. We're your shoutcasters once again. My name is Reptar. This is Osiris, and man, after seeing that draft, who are you going to give it to? Really quickly.
Omega.
Omega.
Yes.
You want to give it to Omega?
I want to give it to Omega. I respect the boys. But then, I know that this will be a close fight.
A very close fight indeed. We saw that BSB with their horns up can give a hell of a fight. Let's run it down. Game number 3. It's SGD versus BSB. It's Hayes on the Grok, Toshi on that Granger, Heath on the Jawhead, Hajizi on Sicilian, and Kenji on Cho.
Onto the side, of course, of BSB, that's going to be Shider Cute and the far side, Jirax onto Bruno, Wilson and Sams, Trevor onto the Lolita, and Cap1 onto that X-Borg.
And we thought we would see a little bit of a skirmish there in the middle, but it looks like, yes, they are just duking it out a bit, poking a little bit. Kenji, meanwhile, just focusing on getting on the push. What are the win conditions here for BSB?
Well, BSB needs that kind of aggression from the early game, but then the Dragons, they are biting everyone right now into the BSB, and I must say that Cap1 is playing on the support X-Borg.
Oh yeah, it is.
This is a bit different because we've seen him on those initiation type of heroes, but I think Last Insanity isn't really the ones that go into peel for Bruno, but then you still got Trevor on the Lolita that really worked well on game 2, so they kept that one, which is really good. If they're going to keep Jiraxon and Shider Cutie on into the zone, into the safe zone, it will destroy the SGD Omega. But checking into the SGD Omega, you have the Grok, you have also Heath, and even Kenji. So there's so many Zai potential once again from SGD Omega, like game 1. So it was both of the teams right now playing on to the strengths from Game 1 and Game 2.
Yeah, so we're really seeing the best of both worlds here in Game 3. And of course, we also have to note, back to BSB, Wilson actually has Vengeance up on the Tom. So you know that Tom's is going to go tank, which is why Copon is going to be playing more of a support role here, just to, as you mentioned, providing space. Hayes, though, I like what SGD Omega, they've been doing it throughout the series, wherein they would actually be hiding in the bush in the mid lane to provide for the info. Maybe it's because they read BSB's movements, where they see a lot of movement coming in across from the jungle areas of BSB in the middle lane.
Yeah, and
so,
you can see Hayes right now was able to spot Shider Cutie. So if they want to answer some pushes, it was Heath again, just moving onto the top side, but he's going to be trapped. But then a really good spot, the GZ. With all of this damage.
Yeah, just a little bit of poke there. Jiraxu now forced to go back. Meanwhile, Kenji and Tom was just in the bottom lane. All the action right now coming in the top lane. Feathered Airstrike will be used here just to give a little bit of zone and to clear out that minion waves. Looking at our marksmen right now, pretty even. Both of them are, well, Jiraxu just hit level 5.
No.
Oh, Wilson doesn't know Kenji's nearby. When will Kenji show up? Pretty sure he's going to try to steal that farm there. Will he be able to get it? We're not sure who was able to get it, but then Kenji just goes in, sweeps in. And here comes the rest of BSB and SGD.
Turtle onto the side of SGD Omega, top side, but we are seeing as BSB converging into the mid lane. Toshi starting things off. Heath, Hayes, the big boys in front. Here comes the lands it! Last Insanity and the burst from the panel as they are looking for that kill. Was able to stop the Turtle and trying to deny the blue buff, but the power of Cap 1 with the last Insanity plus the airstrike works well.
Wild charge there in the back lane. Here comes the engagement response from SGD Omega. They were able to take the Turtle, and they even get the steal on Shiner Cutie. Hayes once more stealing the resources of their BSB, but now he's being chased in by Wilson. He has Conrad Inferno up. Will he try to get the kill? No, because here comes Heath just to provide the space. Tosses the minion up to Wilson and say, get out. Stay away from my Grok. He's going to be fighting here. Meanwhile, the top lane not looking good here for the tower of BSB because the minions will be able to finish it off because of Kenji's push.
I'm not sure why Jiraxu busy on the neutral, so like he can just go ahead and defend the top tower. I think he's respecting how well Kenji might take him down with a bit of a burst.
It's Kenji. So, this is gold medal winner Villa.
This is Cho. So I mean that his mechanics right now needs to respect that one. He and Wilson, who got that sustain. It's just Bruno who needs to go for a bit of a farm. So he needs just to secure his farm, just go for the jungle camps, not really entirely go head-to-head against Kenji, and it was SGD Omega capitalizing on that potential.
Yep, and of course BSB know that they have to play it a little bit safer here, which is why Jiraxu didn't go forward. Even though if it was just Kenji 1v1, he really has to play it safe here and is respecting that. The turtle buff still up on Hayes, of course, getting that steal. Trevor in that bush right now. They have the info. They know that SGD Omega are there. So we might see a rotation coming in from BSB, but off camera, Thomas goes down in the hands of Toshi's Grandeur. Meanwhile, Trevor able to get the Litho Wanderer. Jiraxu actually picks it up and steals it away from SGD. Feathered Airstrike has been used just to provide a little bit of more zone here. Heath and Kapwan going at it, but once again, respecting one another.
This is go time for SGD Omega. You don't have Wilson. Feathered Airstrike is on cooldown, but they don't want to be greedy. Hayes just providing information. Trevor and Cap1 playing with fire. Heath on the backup, but Toshi still farming all around. Here comes the response. Flips him onto the back. This is a support. X-Morgan is not going to be tank. Yes, he is, but his last Insanity is going to put him on a good spot, as well as the flicker. Feathered Airstrike once again on cooldown. This will put SGD Omega in a good spot as Trevor moves in. Turtle all around. 3-man members of BSB still there.
And it looks like will Hayes be able to get another steal? Power of Nature being loaded up! And SGD once again stealing the turtle away from BSB, and at the same time Jiraxu and Trevor going down the hands of SGD Omega. Cop 1 getting reloaded. As Insanity being loaded up, but he uses it really quickly. Ejector, unstoppable force. He takes out Cop 1's X-Borg, and BSB are on the run because the SGD are starting to knock closer and closer at their doorstep. They have 2 towers down against BSB's 0. No towers down yet for the side of SGD Omega, but Wilson spots out Hayes, and it looks like Wilson is going to be going after after Hayes, but no, Kenji and Hajizi meanwhile in the middle lane going for it. He gets a knock up on Wilson. Way of Dragon takes out Wilson. Wilson going down, but at the same time, Kenji goes down as well. BSB able to trade that.
I must commend Hayes was able to stop that Farsa when they're taking the turtle. He was charging in, keeping Shider in check.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to use a feathered airstrike just now. So that turtle fight was really in the hands of SGD Omega in terms of positioning. And they are knocking into the doors here onto the middle lane.
Yeah,
That's
and
how Hayes. You see right there, it was Hayes who's starting off the fight, but then he moves in. After those kills, he looked for Farsa, Shider Cutie, he was there.
Zoned
They
him
didn't
out.
mind Capone and Wilson. Wilson doesn't have any kill threat. He doesn't go in. He respected the 4-man onto the back line. And from there, it was a win-win for SGD Omega at all.
Yeah. Oh, that ejector on Trevor. And now he's going to be fighting here. Pops the shield off. And yeah, I liked how...
Whoa!
Look at that damage coming in from the Sicilian. Trevor on the run now. There goes the power of the Sicilian. Once again, undefeated so far today. Here comes Last Insanity just to provide a little bit of space, but he looks like he's going to be in trouble. Here comes Hayes coming in from the back. Cap 1 gets away, but he gets knocked up. Wild charge. Feathered airstrike has been used by Shader Cutie just to provide a bit of space here, and no losses for both teams there. That could have gone either way.
1 second onto the turtle, and they are going to start things off with Toshi again. Toshi playing really well. 3-0-2, capitalizing onto the targets. It was Heath and Hayes, the big boys, playing in front. He's just going to put a bullet into their heads, and he's really up to it.
Yep, right now their Triple H connection is doing really well for them. Hayes, Heath, and Hajizi playing really well for SGD Omega right now. Look at Hayes. Once he knows that someone's trying to go for the buff, he will always try to go for a seal, but it looks like this might be risky because he's in the back though. Yes, does he have it? Will he be able to pop it off? He uses it, and he does get away. Great call there, Osiris.
Of course. And they are chasing in Shider Cutie forces again. This is not just Hayes providing information. He was burning feathered airstrike again and again. And they are not getting what they needed. Once again also, Toshi into the side. And that's bad. That was too much, of course.
And there, SGD Omega, even though they take out Hayes, they were able to get the steal on the buff once again. And that has been the story for both of these games, the resources. Who gets the resources first, who can deny the resources, and who can farm up the fastest. This is a much slower game compared to both games we've had so far.
This is a complete switch right now as we are seeing the items from Bruno, just Endless Battle and Ruptured Machete, compared to Grandeur, got a BOD, even Ruptured Machete and
building up the Endless Battle up next.
So there's so many items for Grandeur right now for Toshi compared to Game 2. It's a bit put him on a slow paddle.
Yeah, and SGD Omega now learning from their mistakes in Game 2, really focusing on the resources, respecting the fact that BSB can get that steal. 24 seconds now on the Lord, and the internal timer here of SGD has been on point. Yeah, because they are already in position.
Yes.
Even though it's just 25 seconds until the Lord comes back, already you see Heath and Toshi just already staying in the Lord pit, knowing that they have the positional advantage.
And that's really good. As SGD Omega right now goes for a split with this Cho, but then he wants to go in on the flank. He's just staying onto the top side. And if ever things went south for SGD Omega, Kenji's going to open the top tower. So BSB can really go away right now. Hayes and Kenji just playing this distraction game as they are starting the Lord.
Yeah, and look how SGD just boxed out BSB all the way into the top lane. Look, it was just Toshi, Hajizi, and Heath able to take away that Lord without any problems because of the boxing out that Hayes and Cho were able to do well here. BSB is falling into the hands of SGD Omega, but we don't want to count out BSB just yet. Horns up, Kenji able to get away. He gets really little. Numenon Blast has already been used. That's going to be really bad for BSB because here comes the rest of SGD now. Last Insanity to Hajizi and Toshi will be able to get a full blast. No, barely any damage. Copon in danger. Hayes misses the power of nature, and BSB going back to base, knowing that the Lord is coming in.
4 ults down, so it means no one can really stop the push right now into the SGD Omega. They need to back out. 3 still ult ready for SGD Omega. They are in it for a re-engage. They are destroying everyone as they are knocking into the doors of third tower. Even Kenji goes in to the bottom side for another split push all around.
Here comes big Daddy Lord knocking in the top lane. BSB. At this point, the cooldown timers on their ults are just about to end. So it's about when SGD are going to enter, and they enter here in the bottom lane. Feathered Airstrike keeping them back, though. But this bottom lane turret almost getting taken down, but not yet. This is a breath of fresh air there for BSB, but SGD Omega able to take down the middle turret. Look at that! Stun and collect by Sicilian, but no follow through from SGD Omega. Hajizi able to get 3 or 4 of the team, but then he gets them again. BSB taking a lot of damage. SGD Omega still not able to get the follow-up that they need, and BSB defending really well.
Feathered Airstrike being used just to clear the wave. They don't want to invest deeper. But then, once again, they are not finishing all the kills. It was Hayes and Heath onto the red bars, but they're not going for the execution. BSB needs to be decisive because right now, they're causing a lot of trouble.
Yeah, and BSB, though, they just really need to focus on the defense right now. They are doing the right thing to do. You do have Shatter Acuity on that Farsa, so you know that you can defend really well, but you just really have to watch how you're going to space out a team fight here. Really give a lot of room for your Farsa and give the space Farsa needs to drop down the Feathered Airstrike, but then you have to get worried because Hajizi has been on point with the Sanguine Claws so far, even able to get 4 members of BSB down, and Wilson taking so much damage. The Detonate and the Rhapsody coming in from the Granger. Here comes another team fight. Last Insanity all over SGD, but barely any damage. Immortality has been forced up. Cap one, is he going to go down?
Hajizi once again!
Trevor is the next one who's going to be followed in by Kenji.
And this is the base exposed.
Is low. The base is open. 2 turrets left in the top and the bottom. Middle is wide open though, but top's about to go down.
And they are going for the cleanup. This is a 5-man squad. I mean, they are looking for more. Way of the dragon, way to the hell. And this will be game 3 into the hands of Sterling Global Dragons Omega for a 2-1 victory.
SGD Omega once again saying to BSB, welcome to the MPL. Allow us to reintroduce ourselves. We're SGD taking game number 3 and the series win. And if I'm BSB, I will not feel so terrible because they were able to take a game away from SGD.
And that's a statement. It means that they can just, they deserve to be here.
Yes.
We are playing on a caliber of SGD Omega. And you should fear us also because we were able to take 1 game into a back-to-back champion, into a Premier League. So it means that these guys, they know what they're doing. They just need that kind of a safe start first, and then the aggression of PLDT Smart, SGD Omega, just taking those great strategy from game 1, and then they were able to integrate it onto game 3, and then just going for the big kills.
Yeah. And not just the kills, it was really just a resource game all throughout this series. SGD and at the same time BSB, it was a race into who can get the resources first, who can build up their marksman first. That was the story all throughout. But for game 3, I have to commend Hajizi's use of the Sicilian. The Sanguine Claws has been was on point all throughout the game.
Yes.
But that has been for us for this game. Once again, my name is Reptar.
I am Osiris, and
let's bring it to the panel.
Love Slipping. Yun lang yung sinasabi ni Grak lagi dahil Grak wins games for that series. SGD Omega, pinatunayan lang na sa BSB na this is our yard. And winelcome lang sila sa MPL. But what a game, what a series. Tama kayo, Grak wins games, priority Grak para sa 3 games, at dahil doon sa hero na yon, nanalo yung team kung sino man na may Grak. Winner, SGD Omega.
Grabe yung SGD talaga dito. Pinaisa lang yung BSB, sabi niya.
Pinasarap.
Pinasarap lang. Pinapainit lang yung ulam. Pero gaya nga nasabi natin dito, always prioritize yung heroes na makakapagbigay ng outcome doon sa laro niya. And that is the Grak. Nakita niyo naman yung invade dito. Always successful in the early, di ba?
Oo nga eh.
Gusto ko yung pinpoint dito ni Berting, yung about sa, napapansin niya may mga teams na, alam mo, nagbigay sa atin ng problema to eh.
Oo.
Nandun sa part na gusto mong counter, pero hindi nga nag-work
Kino-contest pa.
Why not iba natin?
Yung parang, hindi na nga nag-work yung plan A, Tapos sasabihin mo, hindi, kaya yan.
Yes.
Parang ganun. So, binigay, nagkaroon ng mga train na tapatan yung marksman. Pero again, if you have this type of hero in a team,
Same outcome, no?
in a team na marunong, na alam kung paano talaga to gawin, and sa kamay pa ng isa sa, sabihin nating,
top
dog in terms of being a support tank, si Hayes yun. And with that, created all the space for Hajizi and for Toshi to get all the damage. Plus, I would like to point out, guys, na nakatingin din tayo kay Kenji kanina on how he splits up the map. Nakita natin, this is a different, iba talaga pag mag-chote, iba yung side lane mechanics nitong player na to eh.
Grabe yung huli dito ni Kenji. Lalo na sa turtle, laging dalawa yung nakukuha niya, which is yung Bruno, also the Parsa. Lagi niya nakukuha sa Jeet Kundo. So, mamimili na lang siya kung sino yung papatay niya eh.
Yung clutch knock-up na wala nagiging sagot yung yung BSB. So, doon sila namumurura. Right after that, may manakap sa inyo. Nandun si Hit, si Mr. Fundamental. Para i-alley-oop dito, of course, kay Toshi.
Tsaka pag nagano si Parsa, nag-feather airstrike, doon na kumikilos yung SGD.
Yeah.
Diba?
Doon na kumikilos. Hanggat sa your MVP, Toshi, classic lang eh. Tamang pindot lang ng first kill, tapos the dash in, dash out ka para ma-target mo. Classic with the damage of 40,956. 405 ang kanyang score dito. SGD probably wants to get the 2-0, pero still, BSB, sabi nila dito, hindi kami basta-basta. Hindi kami basta-basta, guys. Of course, guys, again, the MPL would like to thank our official sponsors, Realme Smartphones, and of course, the event is organized by Moonton. Ayan na nga po, ang inyong naging game number 2. Huwag kayong aalis, guys, dahil game number 3 is coming up right after the top 5 plays of the series sa atin ng Realme.
Still waiting for your epic battle? Wait no more. Make the switch to Smart LTE. And experience greatness with the country's fastest mobile data network. Are you game to be great? Now you can with the new Smart Giga Games 99. Get 1 gig data all day, every day, for Mobile Legends and more. Game to be great with Smart Giga Games 99.
Realme 5i, quad camera battery king, Realme smartphone. Dare to leap.
Nothing will tear us apart now.
Still waiting for your epic battle? Wait no more. Make the switch to Smart LTE. And experience greatness with the country's fastest mobile data network. Are you game to be great? Now you can with the new Smart Giga Games 99. Get 1 gig data all day, every day, for Mobile Legends and more. Game to be great with Smart Giga Games 99.
Welcome back once again dito sa MPL Season 5. Kasama ko ngayon, Hayes from SGD Omega. So, congratulations first on winning your series against BSB. Pero gaya ng sabi ng mga panel, totoo ba na Grak wins game? Dahil all throughout the games, pag may Grak, panalo.
Tingin ko po hindi kasi feeling ko pangit tong mga laro ko kasi kakagamit ko lang ulit sa Grak. So, tingin ko sa mga kampi ko rin yun kasi parang nagamit nila ako as a Grak. Kaya sila parang nakapag-farm yun. Tsaka maganda rin yung execution tsaka yung mga counter plays namin. Parang gumana rin sa BSB kasi feeling namin malakas din sila kasi ayun, galing sila sa qualifiers tsaka wala kaming minamaliit dito. Kaya ayun.
Walang minamaliit at take note, kakagamit lang ulit ni Hayes ng Grak with that kind of amazing performance. Pero gusto lang din malaman, especially the one ng mga nanonood online, what actually happened on game number 2? All throughout the early game, kuha nyo yung laro. What happened? Paano nakakomeback ang BSB?
Nung game 2, error na sa part namin yun sa team kasi meron kaming dapat gawin pero hindi namin nagawa. So, yun, nagkamali kami ng decision making tapos nag-snowball na si Jerax.
Si Jerax, no, yun. Nag-snowball sila. That's the reason bakit sila natalo on game number 2. Pero, sabi nga ni Hayes, it's all about the team effort ng SGD. Pero syempre, do you have any fine shout-outs, especially sa mga kalaban nyo sa susunod and syempre sa mga sumusuporta sa SGD Omega?
Salamat dun sa parents ko sa bahay tapos sa mga tropa ko doon sa Valenzuela tapos yung sa mga SGD Nation na pumunta dito sa boss namin sa SGD kay Sir Pat, kay Sir Miko, and kay Sir Lay tsaka kay lahat sila doon. Thank you tsaka shoutout sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa SGD tsaka sumusuporta sa akin kahit yung paggalipat ko ng team.
Ayun, maraming salamat, Hayes, and as well to the rest of the team of SGD Omega. Pero, bago ang lahat, mga kaibigan, it's okay. Ayun, bago ang lahat, before we introduce you to our final series, first, we would like to present the winner of our Realme Buds 2, and that congratulations to Raymond Chris Navarro. Come here on stage. Yeah. Yan, congratulations for winning the brand new Realme Buds 2. And syempre, thank you for our sponsor, Realme.
Thank you sa Realme. Salamat din sa MPL Season 5. Just keep sharing the live stream of the Mobile Legend.
Yon, pwede kang streamer keep on sharing Pero yun na, kinig aside, maraming salamat dito kay Raymond Chris Navarro. Pero syempre, ito na mga kaibigan, the final series of the day. Ito one of the anticipated matchup dito sa liga na to. It's in between Execration versus ONIC PH. And now, let me introduce you to the team with a respectable finish during the MPL Season 4. The crowd favorites all throughout the league. Let's give it up for Execration. Let's give it up for Benny Kiuti, E2 Max, Hate, Zapnu, Shaknu, and their captain, Cyrus. Mukhang madaming supporters dito si Chakno Pero syempre, on to our second team. Let's introduce you to one of the team who shacked the MPL Season 4. All the way from the qualifiers to the grand finals. Let's give it up for ONIC PH! Starting with Jay Fusakin, Iyaknu, Dilar, Weiss, and the captain himself, Oh My Venus. Alright, so let's go ahead and start to our captain from Execration, Saire. Ito, hindi na to bago na tanong sa Execration. Nag-practice na ba kayo?
Hindi, stock knowledge na lang.
Stock knowledge galing sa Execration. Ganon kasimple from the captain himself. Okay, pero dito tayo ngayon. Medyo maganda ang ngiti ngayon dito ni Oh My Venus. If you remember of your being a fan of MPL, on Season 4, your first match against Execration, doon lang kayo nagkatalo aside from Sunspark. Ito, magkakaroon tayo, history repeat itself. Ngayon, Season 5, kaya nyo na ba ngayon talunin on the very first match ang Execration?
Actually, ayun yung goal namin. To be the champion.
Ang aim ng ONIC PH is to be the champion. So it's gonna be a redeem onto both teams. Pero ito, to make it official, a handshake in between the two teams, Execration versus ONIC PH. And to learn more about the two teams, I'll be handling you over now to our panel, Berting Magiting, Prof B, and Manjin. Take it away.
Maraming salamat, Rob Luna. And eto na, the main event, ONIC.
Nakakalay ako.
Execration. Siyempre, fanboys lang tayo. Choose one. Siyempre, nice muna namin pasalamatan ng ating official sponsor, Realme Smartphones. And this event is brought to you by Moonton, Manjin, Prop B, and of course, Berting Magiting for your panelist desk. Here we go. Grand Finals. Ito na ata, dalawa sa mga teams na sobrang taas ng fan base, sobrang entertaining at napakasarap panoorin. Execration versus ONIC PH. Wala nang intro. Anong tingin mo dito, bro?
Ibang version na to, ONIC. Kita mo eh.
Gumanon na eh.
Sumusi eh.
Parang
mga may
parang ninjutsu.
Venus Jutsu na.
Oo eh.
Vinjutsu.
Ang naglalaban dito ay yung mga Naxus. Laban sa mga fans ni Chaknu.
Chakshus.
Chakshus
versus
Ganun yung nangyayari ngayon. Let's look into the players. Ladies and gentlemen, for ONIC PH, your M1 representatives, Iyaknu, Fuzaken, Wise, Oh My Venus, Dlar, and Mr. J. Ayan. And
si Mastercard.
Si Mastercard J. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. ONIC PH with a new roster. Ang naging part ngayon sa kanila ay si Fuzaken after the trade na ginawa nila with their rivals na Sunsparks. Paano nga ba nangyari to, Berting?
Feeling ko yung yung performance ng dalawang teams. Siguro mas nakuha nila yung timpla dun kay Fuzaken kasi si Fuzaken more on aggressive player eh. Siya yung lagi initiator dun sa Sunspark eh.
Kumbaga si Fuzaken may asim. Kumbaga hindi negative eh. Kumbaga may asim na binibigay. May suntok na binibigay na lasa para sa ONIC PH. Kasi again, parang sabi nila sa Sunsparks, eto kailangan namin ng asim, kailangan din namin ng onting greed sa aming part. Parang nag-switch sila ng role. Meanwhile, for Execration, Hate, Chaknu, Saire, Benyot, Etomax, and Kuya Zapnul. Is this the return of the Chak and Zap connection? Pero mukhang hindi ata maglalaro si Zapnul dahil hindi siya sumama sa entrance kanina. Pero Execration with the new lineup, meron tayong mga familiar faces na nakikita dito like Etomax and of course, the one, the only, Chaknu. What are your thoughts for Execration, Prof B?
Ang dami ko narinig na good feedback sa bago nila member, si Benny Cutie. So maraming surprises, even other pro players. Tinanong ko sa sino isa nila? Ay, Prof, malakas yung Benny Cutie. Abangan nyo.
Si Benny ang inaabangan dito. Si Benny.
Si Kuya Benny.
Si Kuya Benny ay
Si Benny Bunny.
Si Benny Bunny or pwede nating sabihin, alam ko inside joke nila to, Benny Alfonso daw, sabi ni Paring Zeus. Parang gano'n. Parang gano'n daw.
Si Benny Alfonso.
Si Benny Alfonso na daw ang isa sa bagong star player na pwedeng abangan for the side of Execration. Let's see kung mako-complement nga ba ng Execration itong klaseng laban. And look, eto na, nagre-reply.
Grabe, oy,
Nagre-reply
grabe.
si...
Oy, kinasa!
Oy,
Kinasa!
Grabe.
Kinasa!
Isa pa!
Isa pa kasa.
Isa pa.
Wala. Ayaw nakamasa. Pero alam mo kasi pag kumasa ka ng ganun, parang
parang
sinusi mo na eh.
may spark eh.
Oo.
Gumanon eh.
No, sisilaban na yung dapat silaban.
Okay guys, the hype is real. Let's go into the draft. Farsa, first ban for ONIC PH. Farsa, easy ban lagi. Nakikita natin, napakabilis. Lumilipad. Sorry. Napakabilis lumipad. And mabilis na rin ang skill shots. Autoban to para sa ONIC PH.
Alright, autoban para sa ONIC PH. Pero alam mo, kausap ko kanina si Fusaken.
Ano sabi ni Fusaken?
Ay, Fusaken, ano nararamdam mo sa Execration? Ito, real talk Sabi niya, Prof, wala pa akong bawi sa ngayon.
So wala pang bawi ang ONIC PH.
Grabe.
Laban sa Execration. Record-wise in terms of
RG. Nagkatagpo sa
rank
RG.
games, scrims.
Hindi ko sure kung kapasok ang scrims din. Pero as far as I know, rank games.
Rank games.
Pero of course, pag nakikita yung mga team na yan, they don't just play They want to win. So ganun ka-competitive tong both sides na to. Ganun rin kainit yung ONIC PH na makabawi sa Execration.
Tsaka ito, malupit parang Prof B. Yung parang coach nila ngayon is si Rio, one of the dating champion ng MPL. Di ba?
Ay, syempre, Angel represent.
So, ano dito, ang knowledge dito ni Rio dun sa mga drafting. So, mabibigyan niya. Parang Dale din, di ba? Malalim.
Sabi kasi ni Korea dito, I want to take my talents to...
Amaryllis.
Saan?
To Amaryllis.
Amaryllis.
To QC.
To QC. Sabi ni Rio dito, parang, my time has come. It's time to become a coach.
It's my calling.
It's my calling. Parang gano'n na nangyari. Looking into the picks and bans. Balir, Grok for the side of Execration. Meanwhile, ONIC PH going for that Sicilian ban. Diggy, Kari, and Cho. Magandang entrada para dito sa ONIC PH. Meanwhile, Execration, Selena, and Kufra. Ano to, Berting?
Maganda yung pagkakapick ng ONIC PH kay Diggy. Counter niya kagad dito yung Kufra, also the Selena. Pero Execration, I guess, for the Selena, gusto lang nilang i-open kagad yung time journey. Gusto kagad nila use, tsaka sila papasok.
Pag tumama yung time journey...
Mapipilitan eh.
Ay, pag tumama yung arrow...
Pwede mapilitan.
Pwede mapilitan ng time journey and pwede rin mapilitan mag-purify.
Yes.
Kumbaga, iniipit. Tama ka, iniipit ng Execration itong side ng ONIC PH. You have this jawhead pick ngayon para sa Execration. And mind you, it is, I think, Syre, their team captain right now na isa din sa mga, sabihin nating, brains nitong team na to. Na sobrang lupit din pagdating sa, I think, pag-command or like sabihin natin, pagtimpla ng lineup.
And kung titignan mo, alam mo, gusto ko yung pick dito ng, ONIC PH getting the Cho. Alam natin from last season yung performance ni Dilar. Hindi mo pwede i-deny using the Cho. Pero may na-scout kasi ako dito.
Ano na-scout mo?
Execration daw kasi, mahilig as of now sa first two picks na Cho tsaka Kufra. May part sa akin na kaya lang inopen ang Selena para mapunta halfway sa kanila yung Cho. Hindi natin kailangan ibigay lahat.
So, kumbaga, may onting pang bait ang nangyayari dito sa first phase ng ating bans. That is Kimi for the third ban ng Execration ngayon. Ang iniintay natin for both of the teams ay carries. If I'm not mistaken, dahil nga kulang pa, ayun, Grandeur para sa Execration. ONIC PH. Instant pick.
The luck is on.
The luck is on. Nana and Uranus. Diggy, Nana, Uranus. Ang pinili dito ng ONIC PH. Your thoughts on this one, paring Berting?
Grabe yung pagkakapick dito ng Nana pang suporta dun sa Diggy. Kasi pag tumalon yung Kufra, pwede kang mag-ano lang mag-second skill lang yung alaga. Magmolina ka lang. Imbis na mag-times journey ka. So basically, yung ONIC PH dito, more on anti-initiate
Pero alam mo, naging notable pick tong sa qualifiers, Danana and Diggy.
Nana, no?
Oo.
Kumbaga, sa dulo-dulo, napagtahi pa rin nila yung retaso
Oo nga
Naiduktong nila sa dulo, kaya medyo, eto yung inaabangan from the qualifiers na nakita natin, the combination Nana, Diggy, and the Uranus.
Yun nga yung couple goals ng Diggy and Nana. Ito yung mga ginagamit ngayon ng mga duo na mag-girlfriend and boyfriend Nana and Diggy.
Tsaka I think this is a Uranus fighter ata to.
Uranus fighter.
Pwede kasi mag-rotation ng Kufra Ay, ang Cho dito.
Ang Cho. Diba? Ay, okay, pero moving on to Execration side, you have this Baksha last pick. Ang dami nilang pang entrada dito. Johead, Baksha, and Kufra. Guys, tapos na ang ating draft. Kailangan nyo na mamili. What are your predictions, Prof B?
I'll go for ONIC.
ONIC PH.
Wala pa ako nakikitang ganun ka-effective counter para sa Digi and Nana combination.
Yes, same din ako for the, sabi na Prof B. Ganun din yung thoughts ko eh. Digi and Nana, sobrang hirap na kalaban. And yung mga lineup din talaga ng ONIC PH, pang late game eh. Diba?
So dalawang ONIC PH kayo.
Yes,
Okay, just to break the tides, mag-execration naman ako ngayon. Mag-execration ako. So, it's 2-0 for these guys, ONIC PH. Let's see kung ano ang sagot ng execration. Atin na pong ipasa sa ating mga shoutcasters. Take it away.
We're ending the day with a bang. ONIC versus Execration in the Mobile Legends Bang Professional League. Day 2. We are going to be your shoutcasters. I'm Nomad. Alongside with me is Reptar. They said 2-1 ONIC in their prediction. What about you?
Well, when we were asked for our predictions before the regular season started, I said 2-0 ONIC. And going into this game, I'm liking the lineup from ONIC a little bit more because they said it. No answer yet for the Diggy Nana combination.
Andyan ang Execration. Sila Zap.
So far.
Yeah, and every time Diggy and Nana comes out, more than likely they're gonna be winning the game.
Yep.
I mean, sure, in the early game, if they take advantage of the sub-level 4 disadvantage that they have, they would be able to control the Diggy and the Nana. But as soon as they reach level 4, that's when they're gonna start to become problems that Execration needs to take note of. And speaking of Execration, we're going to go ahead and introduce our players here. Chaklo's going to be on the Kufra, Benny Cutie on the Selena, Syre on that Jawhead, Hate on the Grandeur, and Antomax on the Basha.
Meanwhile, for the side of ONIC PH, is Fuziken for the Diggy, Wise on the carry, Iyaknu on the Cho, Dilar on that Uranus. And looks like we're just checking out the players here right now. Starting it off real slowly, focusing on the farm, respecting one another's capability here to really snowball, and really just right now they're focusing on getting their resources here. And we got our first pause. Of course, I can't forget about Oh My Venus on that Nana.
I just got to point out, though, they're really doing what they can to protect-wise. That was that was a 3-man rotation in the mid lane. They're really making sure that their mage player is on top of everything, just getting all the necessary golden EXP. And they're both rocking masks as well.
Yeah, and it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, on the side of Execration, their Grandure's already hitting, it already hit level 3 and is about to hit level 4 as well. So it really shows how both teams, the way they're approaching this, throughout the day, we've been seeing a lot of early steals, a lot of early invades and skirmishes, but they are both just respecting one another, staying away from one another immediately from the start, focusing on the quick level 4s on their cores, and then maybe that's when we'll start seeing some more aggressive play on both teams. Because again, we have to mention, the panel mentioned it earlier, and we realized it too, that Execration was the team that gave ONIC their first loss in Season 4.
Yeah, and they also gave Execration a run for their money during the playoffs. They kicked Execration down to the lower brackets, ultimately losing to SGD, not allowing them to have a slot, not allowing Billy to get his trophy. Speaking of Billy, we're not seeing Zapnu's presence in this match.
Yeah, and we've been talking about it with the casters. For the fans of Zapnu there, it may be, we're seeing it now, Zapnu is actually going to be playing more of a 6th-man role this season.
Oh, make the young kids grow, so to speak.
Oh, that
Missile Arrow does connect, but they're not going to be able to convert it to any kills. They're going up against Abasha.
Yeah, and
not anytime soon. But this is a huge 4-man rotation in the bottom lane. They might actually try to pressure out the bottom lane turret, and I think that is what Wise is going to do. Ethermax getting the bulk of the damage, so to speak. The arrow gets thrown, connects onto Diggy. Iyaknu and Syre.
Oh, first blood already.
Speaking of Diggy, he's going to go down.
Cutie getting the first blood there on that Diggy. Meanwhile, the top lane, Execration, seeing the rotation of ONIC PH, answer back in the top lane, applying the pressure now to Cho. Look at Chaknu just spacing out, zoning out that Cho so that they could do the most damage they can on this turret, and they're really going to try to take it down. There's going to be 1 minion left. It's a race. Is it enough damage to take down this first turret, first objective? And yes, it is. Execration opening up the top lane already. No answer from ONIC PH. Iyaknu having a difficult time there. Nothing he could do to protect that turret.
Yeah, there's a stark comparison here because It's Hate and Wise, the primary damage dealers. But what is happening? That is a good revenge. Connecting onto Oh My Venus.
Journey.
Nice timing on the time journey. Syra goes for the eject, gets transformed, manages to survive Oh My Venus. And that's going to be Syra paying the price as well. Overstaying is welcome. Abyssal Arrow now going to be connecting to Iaknu just outside the range.
Great job there by ONIC PH. This is why the Nana pick is actually really strong this season. You have a really strong Jawhead meta that we're going on right now. Combine that with other CC heavy divers, crowd control heavy divers, you're really going to want to have people who could negate that. Of course, the time journey coming in from the Diggy, but the passive of the Nana to, if you're going to pour your CCs on that Nana, make sure you're going to secure the kill, because if not, you're just going to waste it, because that Nana's going to be able to get away.
Yeah, and speaking of Nana, ONIC PH is going to be relying on Oh My Venus to stop any form of initiation, especially from Chaknu. And speaking of initiation, that's going to be the time journey, but Hate dishes out a lot of damage onto that Diggy. Syra's going to pay the price. He's going to go down by the hands of Wise. Dilardo on the backside, going to try to just spread them out. Not going to give them any more room to advance, but that's finally going to be the first turret down for ONIC PH.
Good job there by Iaknu, staying in the lane and just focusing on that turret kill, and another pause in this game. So far, I like the movement coming in from both teams, but I might be, at the very, very start, I like the rotation of ONIC a little bit more, but Execration, with the first tower that they were able to get in the top lane, that was a really great answer, and all throughout they have been rotating very well. We saw that 3-man rotate coming in from the top lane, of course. Chaknu just missing in that engage with his Kufra, but that was the opening they needed to start that off, and they were able to secure that one kill.
And man, this is going to be a game of patience, because both of these teams do have great initiators.
Yeah.
We got the Cho that can pick off anybody, go for the Wave the Dragon, pick somebody off. We also have Kufra on the other side for Execration, where he can potentially catch a lot of people. But at the same time, if Oh My Venus times it perfectly, he can completely disable Chakno from coming in. But that's if he can time it perfectly.
Yeah, because since you are going up against a lineup with multiple divers, you have to use that Molina Smooch smartly. Plant it not immediately at the start, once you see one CC go in, and then maybe that's when you pop that down so that it can take the second diver, which is most likely gonna be one or two of the other tanks.
Might potentially be Syra, Itamax, and Chakno diving in all at the same time. But who knows?
Yeah, I mean, the Smooch does just affect one, so to negate that, maybe just throw in all your frontliners at one go.
Yeah, and Syra's going to be at a crucial point here, because he's going to be the one that's going to be diving in towards Wise to potentially pick him off, and that should be when Chaknu delivers the revenge.
Yeah, definitely, because you are going to need some extra follow-up NCC, and that will help with securing the kill. Meanwhile, here in the bottom lane, Hate trying to take down the bottom lane turret away from the Kufra. Syra goes in and finds Iaknu. Iaknu launches the Wave Dragon just to knock him away, taking out that Jawhead. ONIC PH with a kill of their own.
Hate is going to be sort of harassing Dilar away from the lane. There goes the revenge, the time journey just in time. That's when Benny Cutie is going to be backing off. He doesn't want to overextend. Basha, though, cashes Iaknu over the top side.
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, of course, that Granger able to take down that bottom lane turret already away from this Uranus. The great, wonderful timing there by Fuziken on that time's journey, able to negate what could have been a disaster if Chaknu was able to land that ult.
And Turtle is going to be the primary point of contention. It's going to be secured by Execration, but Chaknu might actually pay the price. Carry starting to be a problem here for Execration.
And even though Chaknu did that to provide the space and they were able to secure that turtle, do you really want to give another kill for that carry at this point? Because that carry is already level 10 and another kill for them, and going to be getting the gold as well.
Already having the endless battle as well, but while it's happening, Minikuri forever is going to die by the hands of Wise. Iaknu dangerously low in HP. Syra needs to back off here, but Itomax is still pushing forward. Hate does secure the kill onto Iaknu. Wise gets a double onto Baksha. That is a clean 2-for-3 trade in favor of Execration. That's a triple kill for Hate. He's slowly catching up in the game.
Yeah, great response there by Hate. Even though that Wise was able to get that double kill, Hate comes back. Now I could literally do you one better, getting one more kill than that carry.
And they're gonna try to eye out this mid lane. Chaknu charging things up.
Hate
is gonna go, does not connect with the rage.
with a
Is he
revenge,
gonna be back?
able to get away. Can he run away? Yes, he'll be fine. Hate was in a difficult position there, eating the damage from the turret, but both mid lane turrets now really low. ONIC has a slight advantage in terms of their turret being a little bit healthier right now. Meanwhile, ONIC, Execration, sorry, looks like they're preparing for something here in the middle lane. 37 seconds until the turtle comes on.
They need to try to get the priority back into their favor. Start pushing out the bottom lane so that they can have priority over the turtle, because that's going to be another objective that Weiss will take. And as soon as he gets a turtle buff, that's an additional bonus damage onto him. He does get the red buff as well.
Great arrow.
Great arrow connects onto Weiss. No follow through though for Execration, but they are eyeing this bottom lane turret. Siren's in bad spot. Bottom lane tier 2 is going to go down. Itomax Siren. Chaknu goes in for the rage. Not much in terms of rage. Itomax going to try to connect onto Weiss. Weiss not in a good spot. Itomax going to go down though. DNR going to try to zone everybody out. But they do manage to take down Itomax. It's suddenly Execration. They're not in a good spot in that initiation.
Not in a good spot because they lost one. But right now they do have the positional advantage. This is still going to be a 4-on-3 because Cho is in the top lane, just focusing there. And there, Execration able to secure that turtle. Oh, that flame shot! Knocking back Chaknu. Greatly timed there by ONIC PH. Oh my, Fuziken actually with that flame shot, knocking back Chaknu in the nick of time. And Saire finds Iaknu, but a little bit too late. Iaknu just focusing on the turrets. It's 4-on-2.
Chaknu gets the revenge and the arrow as well, but 1 HP in a dream. That's what Oh My Venus has.
That was what we were talking about. Be careful when committing all your skills and abilities on that Nana, because you don't know, the passive might be up and then Nana might be able to get away, and that's what we saw right there. A great gift that gifts on giving from Lady Molina herself.
That's Lady Molina. What do you have to do a wave though, a body wave?
I don't know, man. I just feel the motion. Like you saw Onyx, you saw Oh My Venus' hand turn at the start. I have to like level with his.
You can't level with Oh My Venus.
Yeah, I really can't.
You really can't.
He has like a whole different level of swag that none of us can compete with here in the MPL. But back into the game, Execration trying to defend this middle lane turret. If this is gonna be an ONIC win, it's because Execration has no response to the rotations coming in from ONIC, and of course Iaknu just like tunnel visioning the top lane and the other turrets. Iaknu really opening it up here for ONIC PH, doing a great job of rotating and getting those turrets down.
Man, all I want to see from Execration here. Oh, that's what I want to see.
Finds him.
Catches Oh My Venus. Arrow does not connect though, but they do secure the kill onto Oh My Venus. Slight opening. Fuziken is still guarding Wise though. Time journey is up, but they need to contest Iaknu. Itomax is not having a good time against this Iaknu player. Yeah. Against this Cho player, I mean, which is Iaknu.
Yeah, Cho's playing Iaknu right now. Iaknu has a spirit of Cho on him, but Itomax rolling in. And there goes the answer. The great cutoff there, but Iaknu still able to get away. They weren't able to get it. Hate misses the Death Sonata, and Cho's like, whoop, 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 I'm out of here.
Much like Bruce Lee, dodges the bullet. Oh, wait, no.
Execration! John not being able to dodge the bullet there.
Right in the face.
ONIC PH now, they have the positional advantage here on the Lord. The Abyssal Arrow misses, but that gives them the information that ONIC is looming nearby. And look at Iaknu. Iaknu really just focusing on the top lane, but the fact that he missed 1 minion wave is going to cost him a little bit. Execration now trying to look for a response. Meanwhile there, Hate is trying to go for the buff over there in the back lane, but ONIC already taking down the middle lane turret, and at the same time they are now going for the Lord.
ONIC PH is... They're taking advantage of their split with potential here. They are making use of Iaknu just being away from the team. This is how a team that wants to secure objectives plays. Execration, on the other hand, they're going to be relying on full-on 5v5 fights or small skirmishes. And they can't manage that because they can't check Iaknu over to the top side.
And I'm not sure if this is what... If ONIC or Execration, if Execration are doing this on purpose, but it seems like they're just not necessarily contesting the Lord, but just bothering ONIC, and it's stopping. Well, no. Okay. No, sorry. I lost my train of thought there. It's fine. ONIC is not fully committing on the Lord just yet.
Look at that. If you're looking at the HP of Itomax, already half HP against Iaknu. He's not having a good time here. I think Iaknu can actually go for a full-on fight against Itomax. Would manage to survive barely, but he'd be able to
get the steal, yeah. But
Lord
watch
gets
out for
reset.
the Lord just keeps getting reset, and this is actually, this is what I was trying to say. This is costing ONIC. The more they spend time just trying to get this Lord and resetting it, that's less time for the Uranus to
the chase
go to the
connects.
top lane. And meanwhile, Atomax gets knocked back, and Iyaknu going away, playing it safely. Lord, they were waiting for the enhance.
I see.
That's why they were playing for the waiting for the enhancement there on the Lord. Meanwhile here, ONIC PH still trying to just protect this part here. They're not leaving it. They're really just staying there, baiting Execration to coming in here, which gives Iyaknu the opening that they need. And it looks like for sure now they're going to try to go for the kill.
Very good
Not
space
yet.
creation. No, ONIC PH, they just want to make sure that they pick somebody off. Takla is forced to use their revenge, so this is a small opening. Cooldowns is relatively fast now for Kufra, but it's still costly because ONIC PH can immediately go back to the Lord, try to focus him out. And that's exactly what Wise is doing. They're making space as well for Iyaknu. And I think Wise can pretty much wipe up the Lord here without any problems. And this battle just being picked up by Syre. And no contestant on the Lord.
Yeah. Oh, the Abyssal Arrow hits though, but there's not going to be any follow-up there. Syre forced to use Flicker just to get to safety. Oh no, there we go. Iyaknu taking out Itomax, and look at Execration just rotating and saying, okay, we really got to deal with that Cho. That 4-man rotate all the way to the top, which opens up the bottom lane here for Dilar and Wise. It's only going to be Benny Cutie with the Selena nearby. Chaknu is in the middle lane though. Execration scrambling in their own base, and ONIC PH playing the long game here, drawing it out, waiting for the perfect positioning and timing and the opening to finally seal that Lord, waiting for it to enhance, waiting for a kill on Atomax, and now they're going to be able to take this middle lane here. Great patience by ONIC, and Execration just fell right into their hands.
And this is why Execration is falling off in this game, because they did not have any chances to check Iyaknu.
Yeah. No response there. They just kept sending Itomax back, but Itomax wasn't enough. Chaknu goes in. He's going to take a lot of damage, and the Cho gets taken out already. ONIC PH now is down 1. They can turn this around to Execration, but no, Itomax going down. And here comes the rest of ONIC PH knocking on the front door right now. Chaknu is charging it up. Will he be able to dive in and get someone? No, not able to get the Lord. Just misses it. The Lord goes downside. It goes in, uses the ejector, but it's a mega kill for that carry, taking out the Jawhead. And ONIC PH still in well of control of this game. 2 down for the side of Execration. It's only Iyaknu Chaknu loading it up, but you don't have any follow-up if you go in. You got to be careful.
Oh, gets caught there.
No, he
No
gets
revenge.
caught off. Unstoppable.
He procced up the revenge. He immediately got erased from the side of the air, but Ben Cutie diving in, Hate dishing out a lot of damage. Go for it, that's not a Pops Immortality.
Is up, but Ben Cutie is right there with a triple kill.
That is a 3-4-4 trade in favor of Execration.
That is the response that they needed to show after that very aggressive, potentially game-ending play from ONIC PH, but Execration showing, hey, we're the team that gave you your first loss last season. We'll give you your first loss here and now. And they showed it. Great response there. Look at the resurrection timers, but no, Iyaknu taking out Benny Cutie, Selena, and this is going to make it harder for Execration to go for a full-on push, leveling it there. Key kill there by Iyaknu's Cho.
Execration legitimately needs to check Iyaknu at all times. If anything, going into the game 2, they might just be able to ban out Cho. He's been a huge problem here. And he hasn't been joining the big team fights as well.
Yeah, he's really just focusing there on the side lanes, focusing on the objectives. If I'm Execration, considering banning it, or really just pick it from the get-go if you can. But are you really going to first pick a Cho, though?
That's not, I mean, if it were Season 3, maybe, Season 2. But not now.
Yeah, it's Season 5 now, so let's see how Execration are going to adjust in this game. 5K gold lead on the side of ONIC PH. A lot of damage already coming in from Wise. Full set already, even has the Wind Talker, as we saw in the item check earlier. At the same time, though, Hate is also pretty beefy. 5-0-1, but Wise has been absolutely crazy. 10-2-1 for the carry of ONIC PH.
And compare that to Hate, that's still sitting on a 5-0.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good thing that Hate.
It's respectable.
Hate hasn't died yet, but look at the bonus goal that Wise has.
Yeah, and the fact that he has Bounty Hunter on him, man. Absolutely crazy. There goes the ejector of Dilar now. Dilar now, bad position, but he is still providing the space. There goes a flame shot just to provide a little bit of damage on Hate. There goes Chaknu. Fights.
No revenge yet.
Fools
No revenge
again.
yet.
No revenge just yet. Time Journey has been popped. Chaknu
Gets
in
the
for the
revenge.
chase. Gets the revenge, but no follow-up. Ejector just to provide a bit of space. Nana gets a skill. ONIC PH now in for the push. Chaknu, can he survive? No, he can't. That's another kill for the carry. No one down yet for
Nice
ONIC
arrow.
PH. That's 2 down for Execration. That's a double kill there by the carry. And
That's
they're
it.
going in for the
GG.
kill. This is
GG.
going to be GG. Way of Dragon. ONIC PH is going to take game 1 away from Execration. Just whipping away the base.
They were doing a Brent Oot, recalling in front of their faces.
Wow, absolutely dirty. Disrespect. Showing them that you gave us our first loss last season. That was last season. Oh, my Venus said it earlier. We're in it for the championship.
That may be true, but you cannot deny Billy's drive to get a championship. That is what Zapnu wants. All of his former teammates already have a championship under their belts. It's only down to him. But now, you have to ask though, is Execration really on top of their form? I mean, yeah, they were able to go back into the regular season because they had a good standing during Season 4. And now Season 5, this is not a good start for them. I mean, sure, it's a best-of-3 series and they lost their first game. They might just be able to bounce back. But what do you think? Do they have it in them to bounce back into this series?
Well, based on what I saw in that game, definitely it seems like Chakno really so many times in that game really wanted to turn things around, but just lacking on the follow-up. So I'm not sure if it was Chakno telling the rest of Execration, go in, we got this, and Execration just being scared to follow up, or maybe Chaknu is just a little bit too eager to get the kill and turn it around. But we'll see. I don't want to count out Execration.
Let's not count Execration out. We'll find out what the analysts are thinking about that game number 1.
Nana Digi is real and it gave ONIC PH the victory for game number 1. No doubt, nahirapan ng Execration. Yes, ang ganda ng lineup ng Execration dito. They have a lot of firepower in the early game with the form of the Baksha and the form of the Cupra, but it is still ONIC PH or MVP, carry-wise, 12-2-3. Talk to me guys, anong nangyari dito?
Grabe yung protekta ng Molina at ng Times Journey kay Wise dito.
Yun lang talaga.
Yun lang talaga. Walang panghuli. Actually, may panghuli naman pero hindi mahuli ng Execration dito yung carry dahil dun sa Times Journey tsaka yung Molina na ginagawa ng Nana.
Yeah, the Molina smooch.
Yes.
Yeah, the second skill. Again, nagme-make sense itong dalawang hero na to ever since nagkaroon ng flame shot. Kasi you have the flame shot early type na pwede mong pang set up. Kapag reverse time ka ng Digi, na second skill ka, easy lockdown eh. Nakita natin yung time and time again sa game na to.
Tama. Tsaka yung mga clutch na sipa, Wave the Dragon dito ni Yakno. Nakita mo yung sapin-sapin mode, yung sakto-sakto skill. Yung pagsipa sa'yo, makakata ka pa ng reverse time, may damage yung pagbalik mo. Wala na.
Nandun ka na agad.
Ilista mo na eh. Ilista mo na. Then, napansin ko dito, si Basha, patay baraha siya sa laban.
Si Ito Max.
Yung mismong hero niya, kung paano niya ginagalaw, wala ko masyado nakitang effect ng Basha. So, that point, nakapitalize na ONIC na hindi gumagana isang hero nila.
Na-shutdown lang. Na-shutdown kasi I think it's Iyakno versus Ito Max in the lane. And surprisingly, Iyakno is outplaying him, right?
Kulang kulang sa damage yung Basha. Dapat siguro yung nag-dep doon is the Jawhead. Kasi mas kaya ng Jawhead makipagsabay sa isang show.
Yeah, nag-agree ako sa inyo, nagigets ko eh. Pero I think for the side of Execration, naliligaw sila kung sinong uunahin nila. Is it Iyakno or is it Carry ba? Kasi yung lineup nila all in eh. Kufra, Baksha, Jawhead. Pero again, like what you said, wala sila mahuli.
Yun yung sinabi mo, nahihirapan sila. Alam nila yung hulihan actually. Hindi lang nila alam kung paano. Kasi paano sila papasok eh. Pag pumasok ka, wala nang labasan yun eh. Yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, it's all about the crowd control na isang wala eh. Wala akong makita na susi unless i-ban mo si Digi. Yun lang.
Tsaka nagigets ko yung ginagawa ng Execration na ba't yung Baksha na lang yung nag-dep kasi sa Jawhead. Kasi si Jawhead is a hero na may luck hero talaga eh. Pero dahil dun parang suicide eh, yung nangyayari.
Yeah, and speaking of suicide, Wise, ladies and gentlemen, walang suicide para kay Wise dahil siya ang magpapatumba sa lahat 12-2-3 on this carry. Pinag-uusapan pa natin anong type ng build ang gagawin niya. It is, of course, Bloodlust Axe plus Thunderbelt. Old school build para dito kay Mr. Wise.
More on damage talaga si Wise dito. Alam siya, talagang may trust siya dun sa kampo niya.
support.
Kasi pinag-usapan natin kung mag-immortality ba eh.
Oo. Yeah, all in damage because all of the enemies are tanks. Diba? Yun ang mahirap dito. Prof B, curious ako, knowing Execration, ikaw nagsabi nito na rank games, di ba? Alam mo yung nangyaring history. Anong formula ng Execration na para dapat, how can they come back? Paano to?
Tignan natin, may part sa akin, tignan natin kung mag-iiba yung takbo for the Execration dahil mag-switch sides eh. May part minsan na mas nagiging effective ang ibang team for the first pick. May part naman, they go for the 2 picks. So, tignan natin kung magiging part din ba na Execration once na nag-switch na or nakita ko rin kung bakit doon sa second series, yung SGD hindi pinapakawalan ng Digi. So may part doon na bakit stable ban sa kanila yon kasi ganong yung effect ng Digi na from that Digi, kaya natin laruin yung foundation natin.
Yun na nga eh.
Tsaka yung Digi, hindi lang isang hero yung na-counter niya.
Tatlo eh.
Parang buong timata ng Execration eh.
Yeah, or parang apat kasi even the Leomord, di ba? Hindi rin makapwesto kaagad. And if you're a Leomord and you're up against a Cho, tas lamang talaga ang Cho ng isang item, hindi mo nga masalo si Phantom si Barbiel eh. Pwede ka lang isipa. And this is ONIC right now, like previous season, na ganitong type ng gameplay, dominating everyone. And I think na maganda yung naging momentum coming in from ONIC. Sa wakas, nakabawi sa dito. Prof B, Fusaken playing Digi.
Yun nga, di ba nag-usapan natin? Sabi ko, hindi ako sanay na makita si Fusaken na pabato-bato lang ng Set Stars. Set Stars.
Pero naka-impure rage to yung ano niya. More on pa rin. More on damage pa rin. More on damage pa rin. Pero hindi tayo sanay na hindi siya Akai, hindi siya Grak. Usually kasi siya yung unang intro eh.
Oo. Kumbaga, sa barkada, hindi siya yung big man na parang bouncer na manggagangster sa'yo, mambubuli. Siya yung nasa likod na nanggagatong lang.
Oo. So, the chosen one lang.
Oo, parang ikaw lang.
Yung tiga lang, oo nga.
Yung
tiga yoyo.
Oo, tiga yoyo lang. Ang galing mo, pick up. Tagaganon lang si Fusaken dito. Anong heroes or anong type of strategy ngayon para sa Execration ang kailangan nilang magawa? Will they ban the Digi right now or contest nila?
I guess mas okay i-ban. Kasi nag-iiba yung gameplay ng Execration dahil dun sa Digi.
Yeah, kasi nakita natin na may plano talaga silang gawin eh. They have this, sabihin nating style na i-all in natin, isi-split up natin yung mapa, pero on the first part of the game, early game, kuha agad ng Lito Wanderers ang ONIC PH and then buhos ka agad kay Wise.
May mga ganun silang strategy. Now, pinag-iisipan ko dito, pwedeng ibigay ng ONIC ang Digi which is prepared din pala sila to counter. Yun ang gusto ko makita. Pwede nating i-bait, sige kunin yung Digi, pero ready kami to counter it. Yun ang mas tinitignan ko for the side of ONIC PH as of now. Pero looking at the ban of Execration, shutting down the Valir of Oh My Venus, seeing Oh My Venus using Valir, ibang level din kasi.
This is respect.
Respect ban
on this Valir, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, there you go. Sabi ng Execration,
wag na ibigay.
Wag na natin ibigay, wag na natin i-contest. Hindi na nag-work ang plan A. Let's go for plan B. Let's ban the Digi. ONIC PH banning Grok and of course Sicilian dito. Anong pwedeng opening dito, Berts?
Pwede sila mag-Johead na kagad eh.
Johead,
or Selena. Selena or Parsa. Doon lang usually umiikot eh. Yung first pick natin. So, tingnan natin for the Execration kung ano ba ipipick nila.
Selena or Farsa. Nabanggit mo dito, Prof B, that Chaknu is one mean show player.
Oo, nakita ko.
Oo, nakakaiba daw. Makikita ba natin ngayon ang show ni Chaknu?
Pero,
mukhang Lolita.
Your team is picking.
Something new. I like this. This is kind of safe.
May pinopoint napaturo si Berting.
Berts, ba't ka napaturo, Berts?
Feeling ko, ang gagawin ng Execration, yung gameplay na nila talaga na aggressive. Because of the Carmilla auto stand.
Sugod kung sugod talaga. Kumbaga tagay kung tagay talaga. Laban kung laban talaga.
Balagbugan na.
Balugbugan. Ayun na nga. Ayun na nga.
Sabi natin. Si Ling Dong Dan.
Si Ling Dong.
Si Ling Dong.
Ayun pa, Si Ling Dong and si Kupra.
Pero hindi natin pwede i-deny si Wise using the Harit before.
Ayo.
Isa sa smart user talaga si Wise in terms of that hero.
Pero
Your
ano,
team
counter na
is
kagad
banning.
ng execration ng Harit eh.
Oo.
Because of the Kufra.
The Kufra.
Diba?
Alam na agad eh, no? Gets
Okay.
na agad eh, no?
Pinasok na dito si Kimi. Ano sa tingin nyo dyan, Berding?
May damage. May damage ata si
Your team is
ONIC
banning.
PH dito. Actually, gusto ko to kasi ako kahit papano, pag may mage na, kinikimi ko pa rin.
Sen eSports lang.
Sabi ko, bahala ka, mag-mage ka. Kinikimi pa rin ako kasi
is picking.
knowing this kind of lineup, mamimili ang ONIC sino ang rotate at sino magpa-farm. Bakit, Berts?
Wala, nano lang ako sa Kimi kasi medyo mahirapan to eh, para sa akin kasi they have the Kufra, the Carmilla, also the Ling. So,
yeah.
Pero, well ang Kimi, pwede siyang mag-transition into mage, to
Your
mage
team
setup.
is picking.
Pero napansin ko nung na-pick pala kanina yung second and third pick, nag-appear yung Execration tapos pumapalak.
Pumapalak.
Di ba? Parang ganun sila kakumpiyansa. Yung ngiti nila. Ayan o.
Tumatawa si Chakno.
Si Chakno.
Si Chakno tumatawa.
Ayan o. See? Yung kumpiyansa.
Ayan o.
Yung kumpiyansa right now na Execration.
Parang parang sabi ng Execration, galing kami future. Alam na namin. Napanood na namin to.
Napanood na namin. Sabi ni Chakmo, hindi lang kayo marunong mag-kimi. Si Benny Cutie din marunong. Si Benny Cutie din ay marunong. Let's see, this is... Nana pala.
Nana.
Si Benny Cutie din marunong mag-Nana. Execration now pulling off this Nana. Heis! Matagal ko pinangarap na pumasok ang Nana sa draft. At ngayon, pumapasok na nga. Basing on the draft, ladies and gentlemen, guys, predictions.
Hindi lang draft yung kumpiyansa, I'll go for Execration.
Execration?
Ako, I'll go for Execration. Kanina 2-0 kami for the ONIC.
ONIC ngayon.
Execration naman.
Execration naman. ONIC naman ako ngayon. para iba. 2-0 for Execration. It's the Nana game again for game number 2. Let's pass it on to our casters.
Execration priority picking the Carmilla, but then ONIC PH getting Oh My Venus's Estes, one of his key heroes. This is going to be a crazy game number 2. We are your casters here on the English stream. My name is Reptar. This is Nomad. Dude, what do you have to say about that?
I'm shocked. I'm looking forward to this game, but in all honesty, if you're going to be asking me, this might be a 2-0 for ONIC because I like how Oh My Venus usually plays Estes, where he really protects the carry. And we are seeing this right now. It's a Harith and a Kai going in for the show, and Estes is going to be protecting Kimi over the top side.
Yep, and it's going to be Carmilla there on the top. But while we're talking about the heroes, let's talk about the teams and who they're playing. Execration, it's Itamax on the Carmilla, Hate on that link, Chaknu on the Kufra, Side on the Jawhead, and Betty Cutie on the Nana.
Meanwhile, on the side of ONIC, we got Wise on the Harris, Fusakin on the Kai, Yakno on the Kimi, D-Lar on the show, and Oh My Venus signature, SS.
Let's see. ONIC PH going to steal the deal and get this 2-0. Will Execration turn things around and steal a game away and possibly the series away from ONIC PH? Based on how they're rotating right now, once again, still playing it safe. ONIC with a slight contest there over on the bottom Litho Wanderer. But meanwhile, on the top side, as you mentioned, Estes and Kimi are just going around securing what they can secure. Level 3 already for this Kimi.
And that is what Oh My Venus is. Look, Oh My Venus is level 1. He's at level 1, managed to give Kimi a level 3, and that's thanks to the mask. They are in a bit of a scuffle there on top with Carmilla. Max is going to go down. First blood going into Iaknu. That's exactly what Iaknu wants as the Kimi player, and this is also one of his special heroes. Can split push without any problems, just like how he played Cho earlier on.
Iak, my Venus combination?
Oh My Yaknu.
Oh My Yaknu. Okay, I like that. Oh My Yaknu. So much better, but here comes Chaknu with the entry, but there's the rest of ONIC PH just sandwiching them. They are completely pissed. 1,000-pounder hits, takes out one. Chaknu goes down as well. Itumas and Chaknu making the bad play there, but ONIC PH, I feel like that's a better play from them, actually pinching them. The turnaround from Fusaken and Wise coming in for the support.
That's Fusaken without the Hurricane Dance too.
Yeah.
If you imagine if he already had a Hurricane Dance by then.
That's 1,000-pound panda just landing on you.
And you don't want to experience that, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy.
Definitely not at all.
They go up to almost a ton.
Take it from someone who's a big guy. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that, but there comes Wise, gets cut off. Zaman Force gets dropped down, but then there goes Chaknu, the Hurricane Dance, knocking him down, and that's another death for the tank of Execration. Meanwhile, ONIC PH, they might try to get more. They know that Execration are there, but they back off just a little bit. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Ling, that is Hate, just focusing on the laning and the farming.
And I don't think it's going to be Wise because ONIC PH will be able to cut the lane. That's what Wise is going to be doing, but Ling, Hate is going to be moving to respond there. They are going to be cutting the lanes. They are going to be eyeing out this bottom lane turret. That's what ONIC PH wants to do, and that is how they're winning the games. They're securing objectives.
Yep, that Kimmy and Oh My Venus Estes combination is really showing up here, but really great rotation coming in from ONIC PH. Execration having a hard time trying to find out what they can do here. Chaknu from the middle bush just gives them a little bit of space so they can try to protect the turtle, but no, the way the dragon hits. There goes the Carmilla taken down by the Estes. Here comes the rest of ONIC PH. Are they going to punish Execration? Nana has been transformed and will be able to get away, but Chaknu, that toss, that ejector, oh my goodness, ONIC PH on a roll here.
Systematically taking out the turrets as well, to add to that.
And they're going to be getting the turtle. Execration having a really tough time. The Ling is getting the farm up, but not feeling the
nice steal!
Nice steal by Hate! Just as I said it, no presence from Hate. There's my presence right there, stealing your turtle buff, and that is going to be a big boost in morale there for Execration.
It should be a big boost on their morale. But what boost?
Why did you suddenly sound like a Texan?
I did not.
Little boost in their morale.
A little boost in their morale, and they are going to try to secure the bottom lane turret. That is what Execration needs, yes, sir.
That's a little bit too much, man.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Well, yeah, that's what Execration needs to do here. They need to balance out the turret pushes. That's exactly what happened to them during game number 1. They did not secure the objectives. If they can secure the objectives here, they may just have the upper hand. But I don't think, with the way ONIC PH is rotating so far, I don't think they can have any opportunities to push. I mean, yeah, they're sieging up the bottom lane, the mid lane, but ONIC PH is going to be taking the bottom lane without any question.
And seeing that they're actually behind here on the resource, Execration have opted to go for the 5-mass combination just so that they can start to cash up a little bit on the resources and the gold. Hopefully that works out for them because they're bottom lane.
That's right. Nice revenge! And that is going to be Execration going to try to, they're going to try to pressure out ONIC PH out this map. There goes the Tempest of Blades being committed. Benny Cutie forever low on HP is going to be backing off. He needs to back off, though. And that's going to be a mega kill onto Yaknu, still surviving. But Sayane manages to flicker out there. Oh, my Venus, 1 HP and a dream. It's a sustain.
Ooh, double kill there coming in from that Kimmy. Here comes Wise, trying to go out for Chaknu, but that turret is there.
Goes the
He's going to be cautious, but here comes the Yaknu for the assist. Will they be able to get the kill on Chaknu? Bouncing ball is not going to help you with the flicker out, but no, that's a massacre coming in for that Kimmy just when we thought Chaknu was able to set up with a wonderful, wonderful ult. No, ONIC PH answered in, especially Wise on that Harith.
Oh, my Venus is on an 80% kill participation in this match.
Just support things, man.
Just support things, and he's doing a good job on that Esses, just like how he was during their debut in the MPL last season. And D-Lars is going to be going up against Syre here, face to face. You don't need Fusakin anymore. Well, now you do. Well, no, you don't.
Oh, no, Benny Cutie's there. Oh, there goes the Molina Blitz. It's just stunning and dealing a bit of damage to D-Lars, but that's not going to be enough. Benny Cutie, though, just trying to push him back, but meanwhile, ONIC PH pushing down the middle lane in Execration. Absolutely no answer. 11 kills for the side of ONIC PH. Execration, 0. Hate, though, able to get this tower, but they have no answer in team fights right now. Look at the gold lead, 7K in favor of ONIC PH. Execration, man, they are having a really, really tough time here.
Look at the map.
Wow.
All the outer turrets are out.
Just the inner turrets left, and Hate in a dire position here, getting chased out. There goes the Hurricane Death, knocking him back and taking him out. 12-0 now. Will this be a clean game for ONIC PH?
This might just be a clean game for ONIC PH. They've been getting sustained by Oh My Venus multiple times, and he can just, just support his teammate to oblivion. And it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to die anyway because Oh My Venus is always on point.
Ooh,
the maximum charge also connects onto 4 people. Benny Cutie is
gonna be forced to get back to
my God! The snipe! The snipe! Tower of power!
Bang! Iagnu with a maximum charge kill from out of nowhere. That's 13 kills now for ONIC PH. Wonderful read there by Iagnu just when you thought Benicudi was safe. No, that maximum charge taking him out. Here comes Chaknu. Will he dive in? Why did you still dive in?
Not
That's
going to be enough. Going to be forced to
decision.
flicker out. Once again, going to be forced to use the Hurricane Dash zone. Zamaforce is going to be laid down onto the field. That's going to be bad, really bad. Hate low on HP as well. He's just going to be running away. Here's the thing, though. ONIC PH has a lineup where they can really apply a lot of pressure. Wise, Zaman Force, Chrono Dash left and right, deals a lot of damage on the turret. They also have Iagnu, consistent damage onto the turret. They also have Dilar, consistent damage on turrets. That's the reason why they're securing objectives left and right, because they know they're playing with their strengths. And Execration needs to find that out. They need to figure it out that, hey, we need to stop this from happening. We need to alleviate the pressure that's happening on our side and just start pushing up. They cannot go for a full-on 5v5 fight. Might as well just go for pickoffs. And speaking of pickoffs, D-Lar is going to be forcing the Tempest of Swords here onto Hate. It's not going to be enough.
Hate, is it going to be able to jump on the wall and get away? The Tempest Blades has been popped just to get away, and I feel for Hate here. You can see that he was really trying hard to focus on the turrets, focus on the laning, but the control...
Chakno once again! Not again!
Not again! Bouncing Ball has been committed, and he gets Hurricane danced away and taken out of this game for 27 seconds. Hitomax going really low now, though, and that middle lane turret is down as well. ONIC PH shifting their attention now to the bottom lane, because here comes a minion wave. Dilar applying pressure in top. Here comes the rest of Onyx in the bottom. Saira uses that ejector to deal a bit of damage, but he gets taken out. Benicudi really low, gets taken out as well. That's another kill for the Harith. That's another turret
just a matter of time.
And it looks like it's going to be a GG. Tempest Blades has been used. No damage at all. No answer at all. ONIC PH dominating. Clean sweep. 17-0. Make that 18. Base goodbye. 2-0. ONIC PH takes out Execration.
That was the first perfect game. That was a perfect game for ONIC.
Perfect, flawless, clean. Use any adjective you want to use. That was a victory.
That was a victory. That was a well-served victory. And I don't know. I'm just at a loss for words of how clean that fight was, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still trying to wrap my head around, because this is Execration. They had a very respectable finish last season. Going into this, I had hope that they would be a really good team, because Billy wants that title. But ONIC PH just coming out of the gate on a whole nother level, surprising us once again. I didn't think ONIC PH could surprise us anymore.
But here we are.
But here we are.
And that is just ONIC PH just being very surgical with their approach in this game. But I don't know, that's a wonderful way to end the day. You know, day number 2-0 in favor of ONIC PH, and that's already 3 points going to them this regular season. And man, this just sets the stage for the rest of the season, man.
Yeah, but I really hope that this lights a fire on the behind of Execration. If I'm Execration right now, I'm going to be pumping ourselves up. We are Execration. We are way better than this. Watch out for them in week 2. This, I'm pretty sure, I really hope that Execration, this isn't going to be the Execration we see next week. Next week we'll see a really fired up, pissed off, hungry for that win Execration.
Hopefully we'll see that next week, but we'll see what our analyst thinks of this matchup, so might as well throw it away.
ONIC PH getting a 2-0 for that series, still proving na sila nga ang isa sa mga teams na dapat abangan for MPL Season 2. And still, congratulations to Execration for giving us a good fight. We're back for the last part of the panel. Mr. Prof B and Mr. Berting, sang mabilis, anong nangyari sa laban na yun?
Flame shot, Dong.
Flame shot
Grabe
is
ang flame
real.
shot.
Tapos pinakita natin, parang bumalik yung Season 4, nilabas nila Estes, tapos nilapag pa dito ni Fusakin yung yung Akay niya.
Akay.
Yeah, ang galing no? Kasi Estes ang pagbabalik.
Oo. Sabi
Hindi
kaya
na
pa rin
ginagamit
namin
to
Hindi na ginagamit.
Oo, sa rank hindi na ginagamit. Pero sabi ni Oh My Venus, This is it.
This is it.
This is it. I need this.
Tsaka
But
yung for the execution, hindi nagawa yung trabaho ng isang league na makapag-split push kasi na-under pressure sila in different lanes eh.
Nahihirapan si Hate gumalaw. Nahihirapan si Hate gumalaw. And speaking of galaw, look at this highlight. Yung lockdown na meron ng ONIC PH is just unstoppable. Especially yun po sa akin, favorite niya tong Akai. Season 1 pa lang. Ito na ang ginagamit ni Puzaken. And it's just all out ONIC. I think this is the fastest game of the entire day. Sa tingin nyo, for Execration, what kind of, sabihin natin, preparation ang kailangan nila in coming few days? Kasi mukhang ONIC PH, they're making a statement right now.
Kailangan nila siguro na mas angatan yung ibang teams pagdating sa meta. Also the rotation. Nakita natin yung rotation ng ONIC PH. From mid lane, naging 4 bigla sa top lane, di ba?
Nako, oo. Grabe, ONIC PH with the classic shoutouts. Then sa mga fans.
Yes.
Ng ONIC PH, grabe yung sigaw eh. Parang sila pa yung naglalaro eh.
Kala mo, buong barangay eh.
Oh, wow! Grabe na. Nagulat na lang tayo. And of course, sa ONIC PH family, thank you so much for attending and supporting your team. This is just all out ONIC PH. What a showing for this. And here you go. Flame shots.
Oh, napakaganda pinakita ng ONIC PH. Now, magiging ano dito is pag-usapan ng Execration kung paano nila iti-take yung next game nila. Medyo hindi clean talaga yung rotation nila.
Tingin ko, dapat na palaruin si Kuya Zap eh. Parang it's time for Zap to get a ring eh. Every season, we're talking about this. Panahon na ba ni Zapno? Ito na ba ang panahon ni Zapno? Pero speaking of Zapno, isa na namang Iyakno is your MVP of the game. 8-0-8. At grabe si Iyakno eh, no? Ngayon, naka-clean shave na eh.
Mainit yan.
Mainit na eh.
Nagre-ready na for summer yan.
Oo eh. Parang tinamaan na ng tapos na siya sa puberty eh. Let's go! Parang gano'n na.
Naka-brace na rin.
Naka-brace na rin si Kuya Iyakno.
Sabi nga ni Rob eh, parang alam mo, pinagbago ng ONIC PH. Sabi ko, bro, rotation. Hindi, lahat sila naka-brace na.
Naka-brace na. It's time for Iyakno's turn. Sabi nila dito. So again, as their carry, again, game number 1 and of course, game number 2, Iyakno, your match MVP. What a showing! Napakaganda ng araw. Napakaganda. Napagod kayo?
Hindi naman.
Hindi naman. Dami natin ginawa eh.
Pero sobrang saya kasi. So yung pagod na cover ng saya, di ba, na-enjoy natin lahat. Yung mga teams na pinanood natin, viewers, sobrang enjoy ng pinakita. And sinabi mo nga, sobrang gumanda yung Mobile Legends ngayon. Iba na yung nakikita natin na Mobile Legends ngayon compare sa previous season.
Kasi ang dami na nating nakikita bago and ang saya na panoorin kasi unlike previous seasons, parang pare-parehas. Parang pare-parehas lang. And right now, excited pa ako sa mga next few weeks.
Sa sobrang kakaiba yung sinigang nilagyan mo na ng bagoong. Ganong kakaiba? Ganong kakaiba?
Especially na after this day, magkakaroon na tayo ng standings. Bakit? Round robin format, hindi natin nasabi sa mga nanonood. Sino ba ang lamang? Akala nila may mga playoffs. Hindi po. This is the group standings na nangyari for the first week of the MPL. You're now seeing ONIC PH with a clean 2-0. And of course, U-Level plus Blacklist International. Meanwhile, followed up with Bren eSports and SGD Omega na nakakuha ng 2-1. Their points right now, I think it's the same as last season. Where, ang tawag dito, right minus wrong.
Tama, right minus wrong.
Right minus, you win, lose minus win. Hindi ako nagkakamali. So, 1 point for Bren and SGD. Meanwhile, for the people na hindi manalo, sila ang napunta sa baba. Sunsparks, BSB, Execration, Geekfam, and STI. Unang araw pa lang yan, guys, ng MPL at gano'n naka-intense, yumayanig na ang paunti-unting yumayanig ang Makati, patikim pa lang ng week 1. Patikim pa lang ng week 1. Any shoutouts bago tayo magbabay, Verting and Prop B?
Siyempre, shoutout sa mga nanonood ng MPL, sa mga nag-live, nag-share ng live stream natin. Shoutout sa inyo. Supportahan nyo lang yung mga favorite teams nyo.
Prop B, plugs?
Ayun, shoutout sa mga nanonood, sa mga supporters, and of course, like nyo and follow nyo na rin yung Prof B page.
Sa akin din pala.
Tsaka sa ULVL.
Alright. Alright, so yun na nga, ladies and gentlemen. Manjin Paldas nga pala. Please do like my page. Siyempre, let's also thank our official sponsor, Realme Smart smartphones. And this event is organized by Moonthun. Syempre, bago natin ipasa sa ating host, atin munang tignan ang top 5 plays of the series natin sa atin ng Realme.
Maraming salamat sa ating mga panel at ngayon kasama ko dito sa harapan, none other than Fusake, nakakapanalo lang from ONIC PH. Kamusta?
Okay pa din.
Okay pa din, napakasimling sagot. Pero sabi nga ng ating mga panel, hindi sila sanay na nakikita kang gumagamit ng digi. Pero well, ginamit mo naman yung Akai. Bigyan mo naman kami ng insight. Ano na ba ang mga nabago sa laro ng isang Fusakin?
Gumagamit na rin ako ng mga yung mga mga post-4 na hero. Kasi kailangan ko talaga mag-adjust. Hindi kagaya nung sa dati kong team na puro hard tanks lang.
Kailangan mag-adjust. The wise man itself ito. Pero ito kasi, maraming mga nagtatanong, especially din sa mga online. Season 4, ikaw isa ka sa kabilang ng Grand Champion from Sunspark. Ngayon, nandun ka ngayon sa team na yung nakalaban nyo mismo sa Grand Finals. Pwede mo ba kami bigyan ng konting insight? Kamusta ngayon? Nandito ka ngayon sa kanila. Ano mga nabago sa laro nyo, preparation nyo going to MPL Season 5?
Sa tingin ko, mas naging maganda yung daloy nung practice namin kaysa nung dati kasi minsan nagkakaroon ng problema kaya yung iba personal na parang ganun.
Okay, so syempre hindi ko natatanungin yan pero meron bang, may girlfriend bang isang Fusakin? Baka may shoutouts tayo sa mga bebe ni Cedric?
Shoutout kay Sarah.
Shoutout daw kay Sarah. Pero syempre, any final shoutouts, especially sa buong team ng ONIC PH?
Shoutout sa tunay na sumusuporta sa ONIC PH tsaka sa ONIC family yan. Sa mga boss namin, thank you sa pag-attend tsaka sa pagpakain sa amin yan. Thank you.
Yon, maraming salamat din, Fusakin. At yun na nga, congratulations once again sa ONIC PH. Ayun na nga mga kaibigan, na ilatag na lahat, all the teams here on the MPL Season 5. Week 1 pa lang to, mainit na kagad ang mga naging laban. And also, don't forget to like and follow the official page of the Mobile Legends Bang Bang on Facebook and as well our channel on YouTube. Pero we would also want to thank our sponsor, Realme Smartphone, and this event is organized by Moonthun. So, again guys, we will be seeing you again next week. MPL will be having on Friday to Sunday. And also, go ahead and check if you want to register para makapunta rin kayo dito sa MPL Arena. And I will be seeing you all next week.
Still waiting for your epic battle? Wait no more. Make the switch to Smart LTE. And experience greatness with the country's fastest mobile data network. Are you game to be great? Now you can with the new Smart Giga Games 99. Get 1 gig data all day, every day, for Mobile Legends and more. Game to be great with Smart Giga Games 99.
Realme 5i, quad camera battery king, Realme smartphone. Dare to leap.
Nothing will tear us apart now.
Still waiting for your epic battle? Wait no more. Make the switch to Smart LTE. And experience greatness with the country's fastest mobile data network. Are you game to be great? Now you can with the new Smart Giga Games 99. Get 1 gig data all day, every day, for Mobile Legends and more. Game to be great with Smart Giga Games 99.